main concourse behind home plate. Sign up for our 50-50 raffle here this evening. And make sure while you're up there, you visit the Waterway Shop for all your 2013 Long Island Ducks souvenirs and merchandise. And don't forget to look for the Long Island Ducks baseball cap with the Atlantic League trophy on the side that Duck staffers were wearing tonight. They're available, don't forget, in the Waterway Shop off the main concourse behind home plate. We'd like to remind the fans the Bridgeport Bluefish will be here for 3 big games over this holiday weekend. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, and Sunday evening. Tomorrow night at 7:05. Saturday night at 7:05. And don't forget, Sunday evening at 5:05. Tomorrow night is our first Park in the Park event. And you bring your favorite dog to the ballpark to enjoy Long Island Ducks baseball along with you. Now, if you need more information about Park in the Park, please visit the Sports Authority ticket kiosk on the main concourse right behind home plate. Remember, game time tomorrow night, 7:05. Get here early at 6:05. First 1,500 fans receive a Long Island Ducks billet ball on Park in the Park night.
This is Long Island Ducks baseball.
Swung on and ripped down the right field line. This one is deep. It is gone from CI to see you later.
2-0 here is well hit to right field. Drew Macias going back. Forget it, it's gone! A grand slam home run for Brian Nelson!
Justin Davies at the plate, the winning run at third. Crowd going nuts. Swung on, bouncing ball left side, off the mitt, up third baseman Brad Strauss. Here comes Louis Rodriguez. Justin Davies has done it again. Jason Johnson makes the catch. He makes the catch, and the Long Island Ducks have swept the Camden River Sharks. They are the 2004 Atlantic League champions.
Swing and miss for strike 3. This ball game is over. The Long Island Ducks win it 5-4, and they are the champions of the Liberty Division. Lions punt up the third baseline. Esquivel charging in. They're not going to have a play, and the Ducks are the champions of the Atlantic League here in 2012. And there is a mob scene of Long Island Ducks in right center field. They are the Atlantic League champions.
And now it's time for the Long Island Ducks North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital pregame show.
We're live here at Bethpage Ballpark in Central Islip, New York, and it is time once again for Long Island Ducks baseball. And tonight it's the rubber game of a 3-game series on this 4th of July between the Long Island Ducks and the Somerset Patriots. Well, good evening, Ducks fans, and a very happy 4th of July to every single one following along here on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball, and online at liducks.com. My name is Michael Pollack. I'll be bringing the play-by-play for all of tonight's action as the Ducks and Patriots look to decide a winner of this 3-game series to open up the second half of the season. For the Ducks, they came out on Tuesday night here at Bethpage Ballpark in front of a crowd of 6,532 fans, and they treated their fans to a waddle-off win. Craig Binnick in his first game back with the Ducks, delivering a 9th-inning base hit to center field to give the Ducks a 4-3 victory. Last night, the biggest crowd of the year, 6,796, packing it in here at Bethpage Ballpark. But it was a very different story last night as starter Brad Thompson of the Patriots goes the complete game, and he defeats the Ducks 8-1 to even this series at a game apiece. We recap last night's game, and for the Patriots, again, it was all about starter Brad Thompson. 9 innings, 5 hits. He gave up just 1 run, walked 2, struck out only 1. Surprising, he struck out just 1 batter in the game, but he was dominant from the get-go, and the Patriots would give him runs early and often throughout the game. In the first inning, John Skelton drew a walk and stole second base, and after Tucker struck out and Smith grounded to third, Jake Fox delivered an RBI single to center field to give Somerset a 1-0 lead. 2 innings later, they would tack on another against Ducks starter Bill Murphy, who was trying for his first win of the year after starting 0-9. But in the third, a walk to Skelton opened the inning again. He went to second on a sac bunt by Johnny Tucker, and then Corey Smith delivered an RBI double in the left field. Somerset on top 2-0 after 3. They would tack on another in the fourth with 1 out. A single to left by Eddie Martinez Esteve, followed by an RBI double to left by Aaron Eggleston. Another in the fifth inning, as Johnny Tucker reached on an error, was retired at second on a fielder's choice. So Smith was at first, Smith stole second, Smith stole third, and after Jake Fox was hit by a pitch, Corey Aldridge delivered an RBI single in the center field. Somerset had a 4-0 lead after 5 innings of play. Their big inning, though, came in the seventh, and this is what put the game away, as the Ducks struggled defensively with Eric Threets on the mound. Second straight time that Threets was not bailed out by his defense. Tucker drew a walk to start the inning, went to second on a wild pitch. Then Corey Smith would reach on an error by the shortstop Dan Lyons, so Patriots had runners at first and second for Jake Fox. Fox delivered an RBI single to center field. Tucker would score, Smith would go to third, and Patriots had scored a run there after a pop out to short by Corey Aldridge. A run would score on a wild pitch as Smith scored from third and Fox went to third. And then a fly ball in a right field that was, a fly ball in a right field that was misplayed by Adam Bailey along the right field line. He went towards the line, had to go in and out of his glove. Run would score on that play. So 3 runs had scored at that point. Then 2 batters later, an RBI single in the left field by Aaron Eggleston would play Baisley. 4 runs on just 2 hits and 2 errors in the inning made it a 8-0 lead. And for the Ducks, they would get their only highlight of the game in the bottom half of the 7th inning as Craig Binnick led off the frame.
And here he launches it deep to left field. Aaron Eggleston going back to the track, looking up, and that ball is gone! Craig Binnick has his first home run of the season, and Long Island on the board here in the bottom of the 7th. He steps on third, gets the low 5 from Kevin Baez. The Grucci fireworks light the sky over the center field wall as Binnick touches the plate, and Long Island on the board in the home 7th on Binnick's first long ball of the year.
That's Chris King in the broadcast booth last night, calling Binnick's first home run of the season, first since returning to the Duck Pond, and first since September the 1st of 2012 while in a Ducks uniform. So Long Island had cut it to 8-1 at that point, but they could not score throughout, and the Patriots won it by that score. 8 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for Somerset. They left 7 on base, 1 run, 5 hits, 3 errors for the Ducks, who left 9. Brad Thompson, the win, improved to 5-3. Bill Murphy allowed 4 runs, 3 earned on 5 hits, 4 walks, struck out 4 in 6 innings, but he suffered the loss to fall to 0-10 on the season. 2 hours, 51 minutes in front of an aforementioned 6,796 here at Bethpage Ballpark, the largest crowd of the year, and they were treated to a Grucci fireworks extravaganza after last night's game. Following tonight's game, it'll be the same, another Grucci fireworks extravaganza, the 3rd consecutive fireworks show at the Duck Pond. It'll be presented by Atlantic Honda tonight, and another large crowd, past capacity crowd expected here in Central Islip. We'll take a break on the pregame show. When we come back, I sit down with a man who was announced as an Atlantic League All-Star on Wednesday. That's first baseman and outfielder Joe Ash Brodeen. We'll be back with Brodeen after this here at the Duck Pond.
Hi, this is manager Kevin Baez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital in Bayshore is the healthcare heart of our community. We provide outstanding health care right here at home with centers of excellence in cardiology, orthopedics, neurosciences, women's health services, and much more. Experience counts, and North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital has been around for nearly a century of care. For more information, please call 631-968-3000 or visit us on the web at www.nslij.com. Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Holiday Inn Islip MacArthur Airport in Ronkonkoma. Uncover the perfect balance of memorable, award-winning service and the most central location Long Island has to offer. The Holiday Inn is located less than a quarter mile from the Islip MacArthur Airport with a state-of-the-art health and fitness center, high-speed internet access, a world-class outdoor pool, and the great food and fun inside the Brickyard Bar and Grill. There's never been a better time to visit the Holiday Inn Islip Airport. Best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Holiday Inn, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 585-9500 today. That's 631-585-9500.
back here at Bethpage Ballpark. Ducks and Patriots getting set to play the rubber game of a 3-game series here tonight in the third consecutive Grucci fireworks extravaganza to light the sky and Independence Day fireworks show here at the Duck Pond. Well, in America's favorite pastime, the game of baseball, there's always the Midsummer Classic, the All-Star Game. And for the Atlantic League, that All-Star Game will be a week from last night, next Wednesday, July the 10th. At Regency Furniture Stadium in Waldorf, Maryland. One of the Ducks elected to the All-Star Game, none other than Joash Brodin, who has been the Ducks' most consistent offensive player this year. He's got the league's third-best batting average at .335, 8 homers, 32 runs batted in, and I had the chance to catch up with Joash before tonight's ball game. All right, Joash, so you make the All-Star team for the Liberty Division this season in the Atlantic League. You're going to be playing for your own manager, Kevin Byas, at the All-Star Game. Talk about the honor it is for you to get that All-Star honor and how excited you are to play in the game.
Yeah, it's definitely a great honor to be voted into the All-Star Game. You know, you never know when your last one will be or if you're going to have another one. So it's definitely an honor and a great pleasure to go down and represent the team. And just have a lot of fun down there.
With the first half that you've been having offensively, now you're obviously into the second half, but with the season you've been having, talk about how excited you are to be able to show your talents to the rest of the league, maybe to some scouts that may be down there watching the All-Star Game.
Yeah, it's definitely a great opportunity, no matter who's there. I mean, we're playing with the best players in this league, you know. There's a lot of good players out there on both sides, so it'll be a fun experience to, you know, see what my abilities, how they stack up to the rest of the league.
You're going to be down there with 4 other guys. There were 5 others voted in, but obviously Ben Broussard getting signed today by the Kansas City Royals. Talk about the other 4 guys that are going to be teammates with you for the All-Star Game, how excited you are to play with them.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. You know, Brian Nelson, I got close to him last year. He helped me out a ton last year, and you know, Dontrell Willis, great guy. He's been pitching outstanding this year for us. And then you got Lansford and Leo that are just dominating that back end of that bullpen, just carrying it every time they come in. I'm extremely confident that we're going to win. So it's going to be great to, you know, kind of get to know these guys on a different level. You have so many other guys every day that you hang out with, so a little bit more one-on-one time with these guys will be fun.
Regency Furniture Stadium is going to be the site of that. You obviously have some good memories from down there last year when you won 2 games in the Liberty Division Championship Series. Talk about that stadium and how good of a hitter you think you are playing down there.
It's the stadium. I like playing there. Boy, in the daytime it's tough to see, but it's almost better because you just have to focus that much more, and you stay simple and just try to put the bat on the baseball. And you know, when you have that mindset, good things seem to happen. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I feel comfortable playing down there, so it'll be nice to play there for the All-Star Game.
Hoping to face some lefties so you can hit right-handed and try and get that short porch and left?
Yeah, try and get 1 home run right-handed. I don't know when that's coming. Me and Nelson have a little bet going to see who's going to hit their first right-handed home run.
Well, that's the funny thing is Nelson has all of the home runs hitting left-handed. You have all yours hitting left-handed, but you look at your numbers right-handed. You're hitting very well against left-handed pitching, batting from the right side. What is it about batting from the right side that's enabled you to be so successful this year?
I'm Brian Nelson, honestly. Like, being a switch hitter, he has so much experience doing that every year, so I just kind of picking his brain on how you stay comfortable an entire season batting 2 different ways, using 2 different parts of your brain. You know, it's crazy, but you know, just you got to get your work in every day, twice the work, and just try to battle, put good at bats together.
Last year, you were the MVP of the Frontier League All-Star Game. Talk about what that experience was like for you, getting to play in the All-Star Game for the Frontier League while you were with the London Rippers.
Yeah, it was a great time. It was the first All-Star Game where I actually got to start. I made 2 others before that and came off the bench in the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. So it was definitely a good experience to start, and actually ended up playing the whole game. So I got more at bats than all the other guys, so that probably had something to do with the MVP vote. But it's fun. It's a great opportunity. You know, you're having fun. It's all about just having fun playing a game of baseball. So looking forward to it.
Well, here in this series. It's a little bit of sad news at the end of the day. Good news and sad news. It's a little bittersweet. Ben Broussard getting signed by the Kansas City Royals organization. Obviously sad to see him go because he was a big bat in the lineup. But how excited are you for him to have this opportunity? How sad are you to see him go?
It's all positive. It's great for Ben. I'm really excited for him. He deserved it. You know, he's battled through some stuff, took a little break from baseball, and for him to get another opportunity and affiliated, it's great. That's the goal when you're here, is everybody's trying to win the game every night, but our goal is to get everybody out of here as soon as possible. So there's nothing but positives for Ben. I hope he goes there and does a great job and gets another opportunity in the big leagues.
And tonight it's the final game of this 3-game set against the Patriots. 7th game in a row against this team. How important is it for you guys to go out, win this series, and end the 7 straight games on a positive note?
Yeah, winning series, that's what it's all about. Every series we want to win it, so that's our goal tonight.
Finally, talk about John Brownell. He gets a starter here tonight. Was dominant against this Somerset team in his last start. What have you seen from him this year that's impressed you, and what do you expect from him tonight?
Just to be himself. Since he's been here, even going back to last year, he's been nothing but himself. He goes out there and battles. He'll take the ball every inning if he can, you know. So that's what we expect out of him. It's a quality start, and he's going to go out and do it tonight.
All right, Josh. Well, congratulations on being named an Atlantic League All-Star this year. Thanks for the time, and best of luck out there tonight.
Thank you.
That is Joe Ashbrodeen, one of the 6 Ducks elected to the Atlantic League All-Star game this year. We'll take a break. When we come back, starting lineups and first pitch of tonight's game between the Ducks and the Patriots.
Hi, this is Steve Foucault, pitching coach for the Ducks. You're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital in Bayshore is the healthcare heart of our community. We provide outstanding health care right here at home with centers of excellence in cardiology, orthopedics, neurosciences, women's health services, and much more. Experience counts, and North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital has been around for nearly a century of care. For more information, please call 631-968-3000 or visit us on the web at www.nslij.com.
I love coming to the stadium.
What do you love about a Long Island Ducks game?
The excitement.
The laughter.
The memories.
Spending time with my family.
Watching my grandson's eyes light up.
Dancing with Quacker Jack.
What about you?
A 400-foot shot.
Definitely the food. Getting autographs and running the bases.
Play ball! For game times and promos for your 2012 Atlantic League champions, visit liducks.com.
I love this game.
Ducks Baseball. It's game time.
Back at Bethpage Ballpark, Ducks and the Somerset Patriots in the final game of a 3-game series, the rubber game between these two teams. Ducks won at 4-3 in waddle-off fashion here on Tuesday night. Patriots responding with an 8-1 win here last night. Time for tonight's starting lineups, and for the Somerset Patriots, managed by Brett Jody, John Skelton is going to lead off. He is the catcher. Johnny Tucker in center field will bat second, and Corey Smith at third base will hit third. In the cleanup spot is the first baseman, Jake Fox. Corey Aldridge in right field will bat fifth. Jeff Baisley is the second baseman. He is in the 6th spot. Eddie Martinez Esteve is the designated hitter. He hits 7th. Aaron Eggleston in left field will bat 8th. And Bobby Stevens, the number 9 hitter, will bat 9th and play shortstop. On the Ducks side, Joe Ashbrodeen leads off at first base. Josh Barfield at second base hits second. Brian Nelson, the switch-hitting third baseman, will hit third. Bill Hall in the cleanup spot. He is the left fielder. Ramon Castro does the catching and bats fifth. Ray Navarrete, the designated hitter and 6-man for Long Island. P.J. Phillips gets the start in right field and will bat seventh. Craig Binnick in center field hits eighth. And rounding out the order is the shortstop, Dan Lyons. John Brownell on the hill for the Ducks tonight. He is on the mound ready to go as James Skelton digs into the left-handed batter's box. So Skelton is ready, Brownell is ready, and the first pitch of this July 4th game between the Ducks and the Patriots is in there for a called strike.
Start time of the game is 7:08.
We begin at about 7:08 here on this Thursday evening, for baseball, July the 4th. Happy Independence Day to all those celebrating today. This pitch low and outside for a ball. The count even at 1-1.
Airport temperature of the game, 82 degrees.
82 degrees, a beautiful summer day, sunshine, no rain at all here on Long Island today. Not a cloud overhead. 1-1. Breaking ball hits the outside corner for a strike. Skelton did not like the call, but the count is 1-2. Ducks are in their special patriotic jerseys today, red, white, and blue jerseys. They will be auctioned off starting tonight. They'll be auctioned off throughout the course of the game, and from now until August the 3rd, fans can place their bids on these game-worn patriotic jerseys worn by the Ducks from now until August the 3rd at the tables outside the Waddle Inn shop along the concourse. 1-2. Skelton swings, pops one high in the air, right by first base. Joe Ashbrodeen gives way to the second baseman, Josh Barfield, who will make the catch on the edge of the outfield grass. And there's one away. Nice little touch by the grounds crew here today as well. First base today painted in all red. Second base is the normal all white. And third base is all blue. So red, white, and blue around the base pass. Home plate is in white to celebrate Independence Day today, the day America became an independent country way back in 1776. Johnny Tucker, the center fielder and number 2 hitter at the plate. First pitch from Brownell, delivered for a called strike, gets 0-1. Tucker bats from the right side. He is .260 on the season, 2 home runs, 31 runs batted in. And the 0-1 pitch. It's on the outside corner for a called strike. Brownell quickly ahead, 0-2. Patriots are in their road gray jerseys with the navy blue lettering and numbering and a red outline. They have blue, red, and white caps. Ducks have red, white, and blue special patriotic hats today. Up high for a ball, count goes to 1-2. And the patriotic Ducks hats that they are wearing today also available for sale inside the Waddle Inn shop. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch to Tucker. Breaking ball is low, and that will even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. National anthem today sung by Sam Rodriguez, a winner of this year's Anthem Idol contest, which took place in April before the season began. The Ducks were joined on the field today by the Connecticut Owls. They were today's Nicolak Dream Team. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swung it and bounced right back to Brownell. Fields it on a hop and throws to Brodeen at first. 2 men out here in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the Ducks' defensive lineup. Bill Hall is in left field tonight. Craig Binnick, third straight start in center since rejoining the Ducks. And around in right is P.J. Phillips. On the infield for the Ducks, Brian Nelson is at third. Dan Lyons back at shortstop. Josh Barfield is at second base. And Joe Ashbrodeen over at first. Behind home plate doing the catching is Ramon Castro and John Brownell on the mound. If you're curious why Ben Broussard is not at first base for a second straight game, we'll tell you why after the first pitch from John Brownell to Corey Smith. And Smith will take the fastball for a strike on the outside corner. Ben Broussard yesterday was scratched from the lineup. He had some back spasms, but today he was signed by the Kansas City Royals organization. 0-1 upstairs to even the count at 1. That's right, Ben Broussard becomes the first Duck this season to get signed by a major league organization, second Duck by an outside league after Perales was signed by the Mexican League. Foul ball at home plate by Smith to run the count to 1-2. Back on June the 19th, Danny Perales was signed by Monclova of the Mexican League. And earlier today, Ben Broussard, the Ducks' first baseman and 7-year Major League veteran, was signed by the Kansas City Royals organization. He's going to report to AAA Omaha in the Pacific Coast League. So congratulations to Ben Broussard. Wish him the very best as he tries to become the 14th Duck in Long Island's history to make it back to the major leagues after playing on Long Island. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brownell blew a high fastball by him and a dominant 1-2-3 first inning for the Duck right-hander. Patriots go in order, and we go to the bottom of the first. Patriots nothing, and the Ducks coming to bat.
Hi, this is Ray Navarrete, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Northeast Facility Supplies is the official janitorial supplier of the Long Island Ducks, serving all of Long Island, both North and South Fork locations to better serve you. We're located in Ronkonkoma and have a complete range of janitorial supplies for all your facilities' needs. Whether it's paper, plastics, chemicals, machinery, or equipment, no business is ever too big or too small for us. Don't forget to ask about our price match guarantee. Visit us on the web at www.nefaci.com or give us a call at 631-563-8119.
Few places on earth offer the charm and excitement of Fire Island. At Fire Island Ferries, located conveniently at 99 Maple Avenue in Bay Shore, they offer convenient travel to Fire Island 7 days a week. Fire Island is quickly becoming a top destination for families of all ages. Experience the informal, carefree communities, the dazzling night scene, enjoy fine dining, or climb to the top of one of the tallest lighthouses in the United States. But there's only one way to get there, by calling Fire Island Ferries at 631-665-3600 today. For fare and scheduling information, please visit fireislandferries.com.
The Ducks and Municipal Credit Union have teamed up this season to present the Walk with a Purpose promotion. Every time a Long Island Ducks player walks, Municipal Credit Union will make a donation to the Quackerjack Foundation. Municipal Credit Union serving members since 1916. Ducks and the Patriots scoreless as we go to the bottom half of inning number 1. And for the Ducks, here on this 4th of July, Joe Ash Brodeen is going to kick things off for Long Island. He'll be followed by Josh Barfield and Bryant Nelson, 2 Ducks All-Stars in the top 3 in their order. And here is the first of those 2, as it's Joe Ash Brodeen, switch hitting first baseman, who will bat from the right side. And boy, has he had some success against left-handed pitching this year. So Brodeen ready. First pitch from Graham Taylor, the starter for the Patriots, is taken on the outside corner for strike 1. Brodeen enters tonight 3rd in the league in batting at .335. He's tied for the league lead in hits with 91. And here he takes low and inside, even the count at 1-1. Brodeen's got 8 homers, 32 runs batted in. 1-1. That's low. Scoots past the catcher James Skelton, runs the count to 2 balls and a strike. We mentioned Brodeen has been very good against left-handed pitching this year. .405 batting average, 34 for 84, but no homers. All of his home runs have come batting left-handed. As here he takes up and away for a ball, and the count goes to 3-1. He told me before the game, as you heard on the pregame show, he and Brian Nelson have a little bet going as to which of the two is going to hit their first home run of the season from the right side. Called strike on the outside corner. Count goes to 3-2. Not sure what the wager is, but Brian Nelson has hit all 10 of his home runs from the left side of the plate. Brodeen, all 8 of his from the left side. 3-2. Swinging a chopper foul up the third base side. Count will stay 3-2. Special graphics out on the scoreboard in left center field today. Headshot of a player with the American flag behind him. And in patriotic lettering and numbering, first and last name of the player along with their number. 3-2. Downstairs for ball 4, and a good start for the Ducks as the speedy Joe Ash Brodeen works his way on. And it's a Municipal Credit Union walk with a purpose. Every time a Ducks batter walks, the Quackerjack Foundation wins. So Brodeen makes his way on, leading the Ducks with 6 stolen bases this year. We'll see if Kevin Baez tries to get him in motion early on. You do have the lefty Graham Taylor on the mound, so it does make it a little bit tougher. Well, with the runner at first, nobody out, Ducks trying to get the early lead in support of John Brownell. And here is Josh Barfield, the righty swinging second baseman. Graham Taylor's first pitch, taken upstairs for ball 1. Barfield enters tonight at .297 on the year. He's got 3 homers, 14 runs batted in. From the stretch, Taylor is set, and his pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner. Good changeup that time from Taylor, and it's 1-1. Taylor enters tonight 5-4. He's got a 4.65 ERA in 14 starts. 1 shutout thrown in there. Here's the 1-1. Outside, it missed for ball 2. 2-1 the count. 75 1/3 innings for Taylor. He's given up 98 hits. Just 14 walks, though, on the season. 56 strikeouts as well. And it'll be a 2-ball, 1-strike pitch from Taylor. Brodeen leads at first, and a throw over chases him back to the bag. The patriotic Ducks jerseys they have today. A white jersey with the Duck logo on the front, and the American flag embedded in the Ducks logo. Same thing with the number on the back. The American flag is in there. Pitch to Barfield, fouled back to the screen behind home plate. Good cut there from Barfield, just missed it. And the count even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Crowd still filing in on this 4th of July. Better than 6,002 expected, which is the capacity here at Bethpage Ballpark. It'll be a 3rd straight past capacity crowd. 2-2 pitch on the way, and Barfield swings, and it's a high fly ball foul down the first base line, twisting onto the concourse out of play. Keeps the count even on Barfield. So again, with Broussard out of the lineup, Bryant Nelson moves up to the number 3 spot. Nelson saying before the game he wants to hit in that spot, likes the opportunity to drive in runs early in the game. Another throw over to first to check on Brodeen, who is back safely. And Nelson last night moved up to the number 3 spot. He did go 0 for 4 last night. But we'll see what he can do here tonight against Taylor. 2-2 from the lefty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Barfield cuts through the off-speed pitch. First strikeout for the left-hander Taylor. And there's one out here in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up the Ducks' third baseman, Brian Nelson. Switch hitting third baseman.
Third baseman, number 21, Brian Nelson, number 21.
So Nelson steps up to the plate with the high black socks as Brodeen remains at first and one man out. Taylor looks in for the sign from his catcher, James Skelton. Gets the pitch he likes. And the first pitch to Nelson, taken all the way and missed outside for ball 1. Defensively for the Patriots, Aaron Eggleston is in left field, Johnny Tucker in center, and Corey Aldridge is around in right. On the infield, it's Corey Smith at third, Bobby Stevens at short, Jeff Baisley at second, Jake Fox at first, and James Skelton behind the plate. 1-0, outside again. 2 balls and no strikes here on Bryant Nelson, who enters tonight at .262 on the year, 10 homers, 36 runs batted in. And as we mentioned, he'll be representing the Liberty Division next Wednesday in Southern Maryland at the Atlantic League All-Star Game. 2-0, swing and a miss. Try to pull a pitch on the outside corner. Good fastball there from Taylor. And the count goes to 2-1. Bill Hall waits on deck for Long Island. Taylor gave up the leadoff walk to Brodeen, then struck out Barfield. And now he's behind on Nelson 2-1, kicking a throw over to first, then Brodeen is back safely. Game 3 tonight of a 6-game homestand for the Ducks to open up the second half of the season. They'll welcome in the Bridgeport Bluefish this weekend. 2-1, up and away from Taylor. He's trying to throw to that outside corner a lot early on in this game. Has been missing a little bit against the righty swingers. So they count 3 balls and 1 strike on Brian Nelson, with Bill Hall set to come up next. Taylor ready. Here's his pitch. Swinging a ground ball here to third. Smith charges, fields, throws to second. He gets it out. The throw to first, and that's in time. A 5-4-3 around the horn double play turned by the Patriots, and that will retire the side here in the bottom of the first. Nicely turned by Somerset. No runs, no hits, a walk, and because of the double play, nobody left on base. We take this game to the second inning. No score, Ducks and Patriots.
Hi, this is James Hauser, left-handed pitcher, and you're listening to the Ducks Baseball on Ducks' official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Now that Metrex is the official nutrition bar of the Long Island Ducks, they're fueling their powerful lineup with delicious high-quality protein to support lean muscle and strength. So that in 2013, the Long Island Ducks can have their best season ever. Uh-oh. Metrex, shaping every body.
Beautify your patio, walkway, driveway, or pool surround with Nicoloc paving stones and walls. Nicoloc's specially formulated paver shield offers extra surface wear protection and color enhancement throughout the thickness of the paver. Paver shield guarantees that your pavers will look great for years to come. Bring home the elegance with Nicoloc. Visit the Nicoloc Design Center, Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, or Nicoloc.com.
Let Nicoloc pavers pave your way.
Go to the second inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. No score between the Ducks and the Patriots, and it's time for the Ducks Injury Report, which is brought to you by Island Shore Physical Therapy, the official therapist of the Long Island Ducks. Well, Ryan Strebe remains out on the inactive list. He is dealing with a wrist injury. He is expected to return, though, to the Ducks lineup, possibly right after the All-Star break. Also out on the inactive list is Matt Way. He is suffering from some shoulder tightness. So Way with the shoulder tightness is going to be out. He's day-to-day. shoulder stiffness, the actual term on that. Dontrell Willis was reinstated to the active list today. He had been dealing with some forearm stiffness, but as of now, he is scheduled to start on Saturday here at Bethpage Ballpark against the Bridgeport Bluefish. He, too, was voted to the Atlantic League All-Star game for next Wednesday. James Hauser here had to leave his start the other night early on Tuesday night with a twisted ankle, but he is expected to start here on Sunday against the Bluefish, and hoping that ankle is much better for Sunday. So not too bad on the injury front for Long Island. Jake Fox will lead things off here in the second inning. It'll be Fox, followed by Aldridge and Baisley, 4, 5, and 6 for the Patriots. Brownell's first pitch to Fox is a big breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Jake Fox, .319 batting average. He leads the league with 21 homers and 65 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a high pop-up, foul behind the plate. That's going to be back up into the crowd. And quickly behind in the count is Fox at 0-2. John Brownell has been very good once again this year. Definitely was worthy of being an all-star candidate, but was not selected to the team. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Upstairs on a fastball, 1-2. Brownell is 6-5, 3.65 ERA through 14 starts. He's given up 92 hits in 83 2/3 innings, 23 walks, and 69 strikeouts. Off the fists of Fox, foul to the first base side. That will one hop over the Ducks dugout into the crowd. And the count remains 1-2. Entering tonight, John Brownell, with the ERA of 3.65, ranks 7th in the Atlantic League, and he is 3rd in the league in strikeouts with 69. Here a slow tapper up the first base line. Brownell off the mound will field and flip to Brodeen covering at first. And on the 1-3 putout, Jake Fox is retired, and there's one away here in the second.
Hitting in the fifth position, Patriots right fielder, number 20, Corey Aldridge, number 20.
So with the one out here is Corey Aldridge coming to the plate. And Corey Aldridge is a guy who was playing with the Atlanta Braves back in 2001 in a very memorable game that year. The first game played at Citi Field, or check that, at Shea Stadium at the time, following the September 11th attacks. He was a member of the Braves. He scored a run in that game, the only run he ever scored in his major league career. And, of course, that game made famous by the 2-run home run by Mike Piazza to give the Mets the win. Here on first pitch swinging, he pops it foul, third base side out of play. Count 0-1, and writer for MyCentralJersey.com, Ryan Dunleavy, who covers the Somerset Patriots on a frequent basis, wrote a story recently about that game and collecting Aldridge's memories from that very memorable game at Shea Stadium. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2, and you can read about that story at MyCentralJersey.com. You can also follow Ryan Dunleavy on Twitter at RYDunleavy, Dunleavy, and definitely worth a read. A very memorable game for baseball fans here in New York. This pitch upstairs, and it's now 1-2 on Aldridge. And Corey Aldridge is right in the middle of it, obviously playing for the hated rivals of the Mets, the Atlanta Braves, and yet still realizing that it was such a big game for the city of New York. 1-2 here. Breaking ball called strike 3 over the inside corner. Nicely thrown there by John Brownell. Second strikeout for the right-hander, and there are 2 away. Brownell was very good his last time out. That was against these very same Somerset Patriots on June the 29th, last Saturday at TD Bank Ballpark. Picked up his 6th win of the season as he threw 6 shutout innings, 3 hits, 3 walks, struck out 7, which is tied for his second most this season. And Brownell, last 2 outings have been very, very good on the mound. First pitch here is downstairs for a ball. The count 1-0 on Jeff Baisley, the second baseman and 6-hitter. Baisley bats from the right side, and he has been struggling so far with the Patriots this season. Here's the 1-0 from Brownell. And Baisley will take low and outside. The Ducks right-hander behind 2-0. Baisley at just 188, 12 for 64. 3 home runs and 10 runs batted in. 2-0 pitch on the way. Brownell deals, and this one is a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Count goes to 2-1. Most of the infield is in the shadows right now, from the pitcher's mound to home plate. Third base in the shadows, shortstop just barely still in the sun. Second base is in the sun as well. Here's the 2-1. And Baisley takes again right in that same spot on the outside corner. Baisley not liking the call from home plate umpire Tim McCaffrey. But Brownell is getting that pitch in the count even at 2-2. It's Tim McCaffrey behind home plate, Matt Beaver over at first. And around at third is Alan Barnfield. 2-2 pitch upcoming here from Brownell to Baisley. And the right-hander deals upstairs and outside for ball 3, and the count goes full. 2 out and the base is empty here in the top of the second. No score between the Ducks and the Somerset Patriots. 3-2 pitch on the way. Brownell deals. And this one is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Brownell pulled the string again. His second strikeout of the inning, third of the game. And the Patriots are retired in inning number 2. Somerset goes in order once again. We go to the bottom of the second. No score between the Ducks and the Patriots.
Hi, this is shortstop Dan Lyons. You can follow me on Twitter at @TheDannyLyons, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
This one is clocked. Deep left field by Dan Lyons. Going back is left fielder Peter Barrows. He's looking up. That ball will not leave its wingman. I feel the need for speed. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me. It's no good. Talk to me.
Hey, Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Every time a Ducks hitter goes deep, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all the winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
This summer, LIPA can help you save big on a new central air conditioning system. With up to $1,000 in rebates and up to $500 in operating cost savings each year. And only a LIPA participating Cool Homes contractor can make sure you get all these savings, plus a quality installation for maximum comfort over the life of your system. Ready to save? We're ready to help. Visit lipower.org/coolhomes to make sure that your contractor is a LIPA Cool Homes contractor.
Take this game to the bottom of the second inning. No score between the Ducks and the Patriots. And again, the homestand will continue this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, when the Ducks host the cross-sound rival Bridgeport Bluefish as the 2013 Ferry Cup Series resumes. The Ducks have a 6-4 lead early on in the Ferry Cup Series as they try and break the 2-2 tie in the all-time Ferry Cup Series. There'll be 3 games this weekend at Bethpage Ballpark between the Ducks and the Bluefish. Taylor's first pitch to Hall to start off the second is in for a called strike, 0-1. Tomorrow night at 7:05 p.m., it's the first ever Bark in the Park night presented by Total Pet Care and Natural Balance Pet Foods. The first 1,500 fans in attendance are going to take home Duck Dog Bowls. As the 0-1 pitch from Taylor to Hall is swung on and missed on a good fastball in the count, 0-2. Fans wishing to bring their dogs out to the duck pond need to purchase a pooch pass, and they can do so by visiting liducksgroups.com and typing in the password pooch for special seating along the left field line, and bring your pooch out to the duck pond and enjoy a game between the Ducks and the Bluefish. 0-2, outside corner, a called strike 3, and on 3 pitches, Bill Hall is retired. Second strikeout from Graham Taylor. So with 1 out here in the second inning, that's going to bring up the catcher, Ramon Castro. Tomorrow night will also be the Pizza Hut K-Man promotion, where fans have a chance to win free breadsticks, courtesy of Pizza Hut. And it's also Outback Steakhouse Fridays. Fans will receive coupons on their way out of the ballpark for $5 off a purchase of 2 lunch entrees or more. Saturday night, it's Ducks travel mugs going out to the first 1,500 fans, courtesy of Everbank. Up and outside for ball 1 here to Castro. And it's also Dick's Sporting Goods Saturdays, where fans will take home coupons for $10 off a purchase of $50 or more at Dick's Sporting Goods. Up and away for ball 2 to Castro from Taylor. Sunday, pregame autographs, postgame kids run the bases, presented by Bethpage Federal Credit Union, all part of the Sunday Family Fun Day activities. That game will begin at 5:05, as they will every Sunday in July and August. Taylor catches the outside corner for strike 1. So 3 games all in the evenings, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend. Get your tickets at the Bethpage Ballpark box office. Say hello to Benny, Brad, Chris, Sean and Anthony in the ticket office as Castro swings and misses for strike 2. You can also get them online at liducks.com or over the phone, 631-940-TIXX. Great seats are still available for all 3 games. 2-2 to Castro, swing and a miss, strike 3. Cut through pitch on the outside corner, back-to-back strikeouts for Graham Taylor of Hall and Castro. 3 Ks now for Taylor, and quickly 2 out here in the second. Castro was at 253 with 5 homers and 16 RBIs before his strikeout. Hall at 242 with 4 homers and 17 driven in. Here's Ray Navarrete batting in the 6th spot. He's the designated hitter for Long Island once again tonight. First pitch on the way from Graham Taylor is a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Taylor pitched against Brownell on June the 29th, and he took the loss. He allowed 4 runs, 3 of them earned on 7 hits, a walk and 3 strikeouts, and the Ducks' 9-0 win. Here a big swing and a miss as Navarrete cut through a nasty curveball down and in. Taylor working quickly in the count, 0-2 on Navarrete as the left-hander tries to strike out the side here in the second. Taylor gets the sign from Skelton, and the 0-2. Fastball missed way upstairs, and it's now a ball and 2 strikes. Terrific crowd on hand here once again for the July 4th game between the Ducks and the Patriots, and the 1-2 off the outside edge. And that evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, a Grucci Fireworks Extravaganza will light the skies after tonight's game. And a 2-2. Check swinging a ball down and in. They appeal to first. Matt Beaver says that he went around, so Navarrete is not going to try and run it out to first, and the throw over is in time. From this vantage point, didn't look like Navarrete had went around, but they call strike 3, and that's going to retire the side here in inning number 2. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on base as Graham Taylor strikes out the side. And we head to the top of the 3rd here at Bethpage Ballpark with the Ducks and Patriots still scoreless on this Thursday night.
Hi, this is Josh Barfield, second baseman for the Ducks, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hey Ducks fans, your recreation destination this year is The Rinks at Hidden Pond Park. The Rinks features 2 full-size ice rinks, a 97-acre summer day camp, a New York State licensed preschool academy, and a wide variety of birthday party options. Learn to skate, join one of many hockey leagues, swim in an Olympic-sized pool, and enjoy all the fun that The Rinks has to offer. Visit us today at 660 Terry Road in Hauppauge, or check us out online at therinks.com. The Rinks, your recreation destination.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
We go to the 3rd inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. Long Island Ducks, Somerset Patriots are scoreless. And it's time for tonight's 3rd inning trivia question, which is brought to you by Carvel. Carvel celebrating more than 75 years of making people happy. Well, our guest on the pregame show today was Joash Brodeen, and Brodeen voted to the Atlantic League All-Star game this season, and his first time that he will be representing the Ducks, and first time any team he'll be representing in the Atlantic League at the All-Star game. But it's his 2nd straight year going to the All-Star game. Last year, he was a member of the London Rippers in the Frontier League when he was selected to the Atlantic League All-Star, or check that, the Frontier League All-Star game. And in that All-Star game, he was actually named Most Valuable Player. His first pitch here is a called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. So Brodeen this year will look to try and make it 2 straight seasons as Most Valuable Player of the All-Star game. 0-1 here to Martinez. Esteve drops inside for ball 1. The Ducks in their history have had only one player that has been named Atlantic League All-Star Game Most Valuable Player. So tonight's question, who is the only Duck to have been named Atlantic League All-Star Game MVP? This pitch misses outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. We'll let you think about it, and we will give you the answer in the bottom half of this 3rd inning. 2-1 from Brownell to Martinez Esteve. That's on the inside corner for a strike. It's 2-2. Patriots last night, manager Brett Jody changed his lineup around completely and kept just one player in the same spot as Tuesday night's game. 2-2 fastball up high. Count goes full at 3-2. One player was Bobby Stevens, who stayed in the number 9 spot. After the 8-1 win last night by the Patriots, Brett Jody keeping his lineup exactly the same. 3-2, grounded up the middle past Brownell, and that's into center field. First hit of the game for the Patriots after the first 6 were retired in order by Brownell. And Eddie Martinez-Esteve is on the leadoff here in the 3rd inning.
Batting in the 8th position for the Patriots, the left fielder, number 91, Aaron Eggleston. Number 91.
Eddie Martinez-Esteve had been red hot at the plate this season. He had a batting average up near 400 not too long ago, but he went into a slide of late, hitting just 189 in his last 10 games entering tonight, 7 for 37. But he gets the leadoff single here in the 3rd. And here is Aaron Eggleston. First pitch to him, popped in the air foul, third base side. And the count 0-1 on Eggleston, who enters tonight at .312 on the season with 6 homers and 28 runs batted in. Nelson in on the grass at 3rd in case Eggleston tries to lay down the bunt. And the 0-1, he squares this time, pulls back, and he takes up high. And that'll even up the count at 1-1 strike. 2 pretty even pitchers on the mound here tonight in Brownell and Taylor, and both have been very strong through the first 2 innings, combining for 7 strikeouts already. Here's the 1-1 offering. That breaking ball is in for another strike, this time on the outside corner at the knees, and it's 1-2 on Eggleston. Martinez-Esteve leads at first. She's being held on there by Joe Ashbrodeen. And Brownell's 1-2. Swinging a line drive in a right center field. That is going to drop in for a base hit. It's going to split the outfielders and go to the wall. Martinez-Esteve on his way to 3rd. He's being sent around by Shane Spencer. Here comes the relay throw to the plate, and it's not in time. And going to 3rd on the throw is Eggleston. It's an RBI double, and the Patriots have a 1-0 lead here in the 3rd. So for Eggleston, give him his 29th run batted in of the season, as Eddie Martinez-Esteve scores from first on the play. And again, Eggleston goes to 3rd on the throw home.
Number 8, Bobby Stevens, number 8.
For Eggleston, it's his 14th double of the year. 25th run for Martinez-Esteve. So 2 straight hits here after Brownell retired the first 6 in order. And now a runner at 3rd with nobody out. And that brings up Bobby Stevens, the shortstop. First pitch on the way. And that breaking ball hits the outside corner for strike 1. Stevens at .223 on the year. He's got 3 homers and 16 runs batted in. The 0-1 coming from Brownell. And this pitch is on the outside corner. Brownell quickly ahead of Stevens at 0-2. Stevens walks all the way out of the batter's circle and now will step back in. Not sure if you like the call there from the home plate umpire Tim McCaffrey. Both sides seem upset a little bit early on here with the strike zone. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Brownell kicks and fires, and this just misses outside. Eggleston at 3rd, as his RBI double has given the Patriots the 1-0 advantage. And Brownell with a 1-2 pitch coming here to Bobby Stevens. He deals, and this low and inside to even up the count at 2 strikes. Brownell has faced the Patriots 3 times this season, the 2 times before last Saturday. He took no decisions in both, but pitched fairly well in both. 2-2 from the right-hander. And this one is swung on and lifted down the right field line, slicing foul and into the seats. First time was back on April 30th here at Bethpage Ballpark. 5 1/3 innings of 1-run, 4-hit ball. He did walk 4 and struck out only 2. And then on May 10th here, 5 1/3 innings, he allowed only 2 earned runs. 6 runs overall, though, 9 hits. Walked 1 and struck out 6. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball lifted in the air to shallow left field. Coming on is Bill Hall. Hall will make the catch. Tagging at 3rd and coming home is Eggleston. The throw to the plate is in time for the out. Patriots gambled as Eggleston tried to score on the shallow fly ball. And Bill Hall throws to home plate to gun down Eggleston. So that'll be a fly-out double play, and the lead is still 1-0 for Somerset. So Stevens flies out to left. That was a shallow fly ball. Very surprised that Eggleston tried to score with a ball that shallow, and John Skelton coming to the plate next. But it's 9-2 on the putout, or check that, 7-2 on the putout. On the fly-out double play, 2 men out, and the base is now empty for Somerset, and back to the top of the order for James Skelton. First pitch, beautiful breaking ball, but it missed a little low. Excellent movement from Brownell. The count 1-0 on Skelton, who popped to second his first time up. Here taking a strike on the outside corner. And the count even up at 1-1. Skelton last night was 0 for 3 at the plate, did score a pair of runs, and here he smacks one foul up the first base line. Count now a ball and 2 strikes. Skelton drew a pair of walks in last night's game. Both of them against Bill Murphy. One in the first, one in the third. He also stole a base. For Skelton, it was his 13th stolen base of the year. A speedy catcher. It's very rare you see a catcher at the top of the order. Very rare you see catchers with speed, but James Skelton is exactly that. And the 1-2 pitch from John Brownell. Breaking ball on the outside corner, strike 3 call. 4 Ks for John Brownell early in this game, and that retires the side in the third. Patriots, though, score a run on 2 hits. They leave the bases empty, and we take this game to the bottom of the third inning. Somerset now leads the Ducks 1-0.
Hi, this is pitcher Ian Snell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Now that Metrex is the official nutrition bar of the Long Island Ducks, they're fueling their powerful lineup with delicious high-quality protein to support lean muscle and strength. So that in 2013, the Long Island Ducks can have their best season ever. Uh-oh. Metrex, shaping every body.
I love coming to the stadium.
What do you love about a Long Island Ducks game?
The excitement.
The laughter.
The memories.
Spending time with my family.
Watching my grandson's eyes light up.
Dancing with Clocker Jack.
What about you?
A 400-foot shot.
Definitely the food. Getting autographs and running the bases.
Play ball! For game times and promos for your 2012 Atlantic League champions, visit liducks.com.
I love this game.
Ducks Baseball. It's game time.
Back here at Bethpage Ballpark, we are in the bottom of the third inning. 1-0, the Patriots lead the Ducks, and it's time for the answer to tonight's third inning trivia, which is brought to you by Carvel. Carvel celebrating more than 75 years of making people happy. I gave you the question at the top of the third inning. Joe Ashburdine was a most valuable player of the Frontier League All-Star Game last year. He'll try and become the MVP of the Atlantic League All-Star Game this year when he represents the Liberty Division next Wednesday down in Southern Maryland. Who was the only Duck to have won Atlantic League All-Star Game MVP honors? And if you guessed their manager, Kevin Baez, you would be correct. Back in 2004 at Campbell's Field in Camden, New Jersey, Kevin Baez was named the MVP of the All-Star Game as he represented the North Division in their win over the South Division. Kevin Baez named Most Valuable Player, and then later that year he ended up winning the Atlantic League Championship for the Ducks on that very same field in Camden, New Jersey. First pitch is in for a called strike. P.J. Phillips will lead things off for the Ducks as we play here in inning number 3. And this pitch is a breaking ball low and outside, even the count at 1-1. Phillips at 265 on the year. He's got 4 homers and 15 runs batted in. He's given the first 2 games of this series off, now playing here in the finale. Breaking ball strike on the inside corner. And the count of 1-2. 4 strikeouts already for Graham Taylor through the first 2 innings of the game. And here Phillips rips one back on the ground into center field, a base hit. So how about that? Both pitchers faced a minimum 6 batters through the first 2 innings. And each team picking up their first hit in the third on a base hit to center by the leadoff hitter. There's Eddie Martinez-Esteve doing the same thing for Somerset in the top half of this third inning. And now in the bottom half it's P.J. Phillips, so the Ducks get the speedy right fielder on. And that's going to bring up Craig Binnick, who has been the talk of the Ducks for the first 2 games since he has come back to Long Island. Now, the first pitch here is way up high for a ball. It's 1-0. Binnick with 2 hits, including a game-winning base hit into center field in the bottom of the 9th inning on Tuesday night here. And then yesterday he hit his first home run as a Duck of the season and first since September the 1st, 2012 as a member of the Ducks. A solo shot to left field in the bottom of the 7th. So Binnick, a native of Hicksville, New York, off to a terrific start in his 3rd season with Long Island. Here comes a 1-0. Left-hander deals, and Binnick will swing and pop this one in the air to the left side of the infield. The shortstop, Stevens, makes the call and will make the catch. So Binnick is retired on the pop out to Stevens, and there's one away here in the 3rd.
Sitting 9 for your luck on the Ducks, who's the shortstop, number 12, Dan Lyons, number 12.
Graham Taylor had faced the Ducks twice before this past Saturday, just like Brownell. Once was on May the 2nd here, pitched very well in a 6-2 win, allowing just 2 runs on 7 hits in 6 innings, walking 1 and striking out 9, which is the season high for Taylor. Left-hander's first pitch upcoming, and a throw over to first chases Phillips back to the bag. Then he pitched here on May the 11th in game 2 of a doubleheader, through 2/3 of an inning, giving up a hit, a walk, and 2 runs, and he was ejected 5 batters into the game for arguing a call by the home plate umpire. Taylor kicks and throws over again to check on Phillips, who is back safely. Taylor thought he had hit Gabe Suarez with a pitch. Instead, it was ruled a wild pitch, and it scored a run for the Ducks, and Taylor argued vehemently with the home plate umpire at the time and was tossed immediately out of the game. Phillips another healthy lead and has to chase back quickly. Phillips has to be careful. He was picked off in Somerset at first base. He was caught stealing, actually, broke too soon in the final game of that series, so Phillips has to be careful. He takes his lead again, a large one. And the pitch from Taylor to the plate is on the outside corner for a strike to Dan Lyons. On the season, P.J. Phillips has 4 stolen bases. He's only been caught once. Ducks have not been a very steal-happy team, but when they get their chance, they may try and go. That'll be an 0-1 upcoming here from the left-hander. He deals, and Lyons swings, lifts this one down the right field line, slicing towards the corner, and that ball is going to drop foul. And 1 hop off the fencing of the bullpen. The count quickly had 0-2 on Lyons, who in his 3rd season with the Ducks has been struggling at the plate. He is hitting just .212 on the year, no homers, and 16 runs batted in. Lions hoping that with the start of the second half and a clean slate, he can turn things around at the plate. But so far has had a rough start here to this series. 0-2 pitch coming from Taylor. And this one on the ground to the left side. Smith in the whole field, bobbles. Backhand flip to second just in time to get Phillips. Great job by Smith to recover after initially dropping the baseball. So it'll be a 5-4 fielder's choice. Not sure they would have been able to get the double play anyway had Smith not bobbled it. So Lyons is at first with 2 out as Phillips is retired at second.
Walking the Ducks first baseman, number 22, Joash Brodeen, number 22.
So after the fielder's choice ground out, back to the top of the order we go, and here's Joash Brodeen, who led off the bottom of the 1st with a walk. Brodeen again a switch hitter batting from the right side. Taylor looks over to first where the speedy Lyons leads off, and the first pitch here to Brodeen is a fastball strike. Count 0-1. You know Taylor wants to try and rebound after that tough outing in Somerset over the weekend. A 9-0 shutout win by the Ducks that eliminated the Patriots from the first half Freedom Division chase. Called strike here, another good fastball, and it's 0-2. Magic number was down to 1 at the time. And the way everything ended up playing out, Patriots might have made the playoffs had the Ducks not won that game. 0-2. Swinging a slash foul to the first base dugout. Looks like everybody is okay. The count stays at 0-2. Patriots ended up winning on Sunday and on Monday to close out that series, while the Skeeters lost that Saturday night and Sunday night. So had everything played out, Patriots might have actually won the first half Freedom Division title had they not lost that game. Inside for a ball, throw down to second. Lyons is caught stealing. 2-4, and that's going to retire the side here in the third. So the Ducks gamble there. It does not work out as Lyons caught stealing. 2-4, and that will retire the side. So for the Ducks, no runs a hit, and they leave the bases empty. We take this game to the fourth. Patriots on top by a count of 1-0.
Hi, this is Joe Ashbrodine, first baseman, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Want to know what happy tastes like? Well, treat your taste buds to Carvel's new Iceberg and Carvel Latte beverages. A Carvel Iceberg starts with your favorite soda, like Coke, Fanta Orange, and Barq's Root Beer. Blend in ice and vanilla flavoring. It's then topped off with Carvel's famous soft serve ice cream. And try a new Carvel Latte, a dynamite mixture of coffee and hazelnut or Irish cream flavor, blended with ice and topped off with whipped cream and crunchies. New Carvel Lattes and Iceberg drinks. That's what happy tastes like. Only at Carvel. Visit Carvel.com for the location nearest you.
Hey, Duck fans, you want all the latest inside info on your defending Atlantic League champion Long Island Ducks? Then follow Ducks President and General Manager Michael Pfaff on Twitter at twitter.com/LIDucksGM. You'll find out first right here about player transactions, special stories, and so much more. You'll also be able to interact with Michael directly and get his take on all things Ducks baseball. Head to twitter.com/LIDucksGM today and make sure to follow along throughout the entire 2013 season. It's game time.
Back here at the Duck Pond, we take this game to the fourth inning where the Long Island Ducks trail the Somerset Patriots 1-0 in the rubber game of this three-game series. So far, just the RBI double by Aaron Eggleston has given the Patriots the 1-0 advantage. Just 3 hits combined so far between the two teams as well. 2 for the Patriots, 1 for the Ducks. And it'll be 2, 3, and 4 in the order for the Patriots: Tucker, Smith, and Fox. Michael Pollack here with you at Bethpage Ballpark, not TD Bank Ballpark, where we were this past weekend for 4 straight games. This is Game 7 of 7 in a row between the Ducks and the Patriots. First pitch on the way here from Brownell to Johnny Tucker. Misses low and outside for ball 1. With a slightly unbalanced schedule this year, this is the third of 4 series at Bethpage Ballpark between Long Island and Somerset. 1-0. Lifted in the air to shallow right field, right at P.J. Phillips. Ball actually carried a little bit further, and Phillips makes the catch. That's the first out here in the fourth, as Tucker now 0 for 2. Ducks and Patriots played here during the opening homestand of the season, April 30th through May the 2nd. Then about a week later, they reconvened May 10th and 11th. They played the 3 games here this week. And they will also play August 22nd through the 25th here at Bethpage Ballpark, as this pitch misses up high for a ball, 1-0 on Smith. So a 4-game series towards the end of August for the Ducks and the Patriots here. The Ducks will not head to Somerset again until the last series of the season. Brownell misses up and away for ball 2. September 13th, 14th, and 15th, the final 3 games of the regular season, will be played at TD Bank Ballpark. 2-0 from Brownell to Smith, and this fastball just missed outside. And Brownell 1 pitch away from walking his first batter here on this Thursday night. Terrific crowd on hand here. It should be the 3rd straight pass capacity crowd. 3-0 from Brownell, and Smith takes all the way. It's a fastball right down the chute for strike 1. Get you some updates on the out-of-town scoreboard here in this inning as well. Find out what's going on around the Atlantic League and on the Major League scoreboard today. 3-1. Smith swings, pops it up foul, first base side, and Brownell has worked the count full at 3-2. Earlier today, a 2:05 start in Bridgeport. Bluefish all over the Revolution, 10-2. Bridgeport stays a perfect 3-0 here in the second half, and their pitching coach Pat Ahern on the mound today. 6 innings of 2-run baseball to get his first win of the year. He's 1-1. Outside for ball 4, and Corey Smith draws the 1-out walk. So the first base on balls issued by John Brownell. And a runner at first with 1 out, and that's going to bring up Jake Fox. So the winner was Pat Ahern. The loser was Chris Cody, who fell to 8-5. No save. Daniel Maiora with his third home run of the season. Maiora had one hit in the game, so temporarily he moves one hit ahead of Joash Brodin for the Atlantic League lead. He has 92, Brodin with 91. First pitch here from Brownell to Jake Fox. That's up and outside for ball one. Fox bounced to the mound his first time up. Southern Maryland right now with a 7-2 lead over the Camden River Sharks, top of the third inning down at Regency Furniture Stadium. Ramon Castro going to go out and have a quick chat here with John Brownell, who appears to have lost the strike zone a little bit. Darrell Thompson getting the start for the Blue Crabs tonight, while the River Sharks go with Scott Gorgon. Gorgon already taken out of the game after an inning and 2/3. Thompson is still in. And for the Blue Crabs, they have 6 different players with a run batted in so far in tonight's ball game. 6 different players with an RBI, 7 different players with a hit. Early in this game, they had a 6-run second inning, did Southern Maryland. Here's a 1-0 pitch from Brownell, and Fox is going to take a breaking ball strike on the outside corner. It's 1-1. Skeeters 3, Barnstormers nothing. Bottom of the third inning in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Sugar Land's trying to stay perfect in the second half as well. They would move to 3-0. Lancaster would go to 0-3. Jason Lane against Brian Greening in that one. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Upstairs for ball 2 to Jake Fox. Greening was taken out after 2 innings, and Will Savage now pitching. And for the Skeeters, RBIs from Aaron Bates, Travis Scott, and Kevin Rios. 2-1 the count here with a runner at first and 1 out. Patriots with a 1-0 lead as we play in the top of the fourth. Brownell's pitch. Swung on and hit high in the air down the left field line, but twisting foul. And that'll be up into the seats down the left field line, and the count even at 2-2. Yankees sweep the Minnesota Twins. They win at 9-5 up at Target Field today. David Phelps, the win, improves to 6-5. Now, losing pitcher was Kyle Gibson. Gibson falls to 1-1. No home runs in the game for the Yankees. Justin Morneau hit 2 for the Twins to increase his season total to 6. 2-2 on the ground, right side, and through a base hit. So going to second base is going to be Corey Smith, and Fox with the opposite field single. The second baseman, Barfield, had Fox shaded up the middle and a huge hole on the right side. So Fox picks up the third hit of the night for Somerset, and the Patriots threatening again here in the fourth, as they have runners at first and second with only 1 out. Castro goes out to the mound again to chat briefly with Brownell. As for the Mets, another long game today between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. It took 5 hours and 46 minutes to decide, but the D-backs won it 5-4 in 15 innings. They scored single runs at the Diamondbacks in the 13th and the 14th innings, but the Mets tied it with solo homers in the bottom half of each inning to extend the game. And finally, the D-backs won it in the top of the 15th inning. Chaz Rowe got the win. First pitch here is outside of Corey Aldridge, the right fielder and 5-hitter. So Rowe, the win, improves to 1-0. Former Duck Scott Rice took the loss. He fell to 3-5 as he gave up the RBI single to Cliff Pennington in the 5th inning. And Brad Ziegler got his first save of the year. 1-0 coming from Brownell. Runners lead off first and second. And the pitch to Aldridge swung on and missed. Big hack on a ball diving down and away, and it's 1-1. For the Mets, home runs from Anthony Recker, his 4th, and Kirk Nieuwenhuis, his 2nd, both in extra innings. 1 strike pitch coming to Aldridge, who struck out looking his first time up. Brownell looks to second. And the pitch on the way is low and outside. Brownell behind in the count here, 2-1. New York Liberty lost earlier today, 97-89 to the LA Sparks out in Los Angeles, California. And, of course, the annual 4th of July hot dog eating contest, the Nathan's hot dog eating contest at Coney Island. 2-1 Aldridge, hit high in the air to right field, pretty well hit. Going back is Phillips. Warning track, he got turned around and he recovers to make the catch. Runners tagging here, and they will go to second and third. Phillips having trouble with that ball in right field, but he was able to recover last second and make the grab. So that's the second out of the inning, but now runners at second and third for the Patriots. And that will bring up the second baseman, Jeff Baisley. So in that Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, Joey Chestnut won it once again. And he devoured a record 69 hot dogs in 10 minutes. 69 hot dogs, which broke his own record of 68. I was reading through an ESPN article about just the nutritional value of the food that he ate with 69 hot dogs. Get this, 20,010 calories, which is a recommended intake for 8 days for a man. 20,010 calories, 1,173 grams of fat, which is 18 days recommended intake. First pitch coming here from Brownell to Baisley. Right-hander deals, and Baisley will take low and outside for ball one. 48,990 milligrams of sodium and 759 grams of protein. So Joey Chestnut certainly got his protein in, but a ton of calories, a ton of fat, and a ton of sodium. But it's all worth it to win the grand prize, as Brownell misses low, falls behind in the count again, 2-0. As he came out with the, of course, mustard yellow champion's belt and $10,000. Always a terrific 4th of July tradition, the Nathan's International Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest at Coney Island. 2-0 to Baisley off the end of the bat and fouled off to the first base side of home plate. Count 2-1 on Baisley, who struck out swinging his first time up back in the second. Patriots trying to add to a 1-0 lead here in the fourth. They have runners at second and third with 2 men out. Patriots with 3 hits, Ducks with just 1. That'll be a 2-ball, 1-strike pitch coming from the right-hander. Brownell gets the sign. His pitch to Baisley, swung on and lifted in the air down the right field line. Long run for Phillips as he crosses in a foul ground, reaches out. He can't make the catch. One hops into the stands. And now the count even at 2-2 on the Patriots' second baseman. It's a very tough play there for Phillips, having to run all the way down the right field line onto the warning track. He reached out with the glove, and it just eluded the glove, and one hopped into the seats. So again, the count 2 balls, 2 strikes, with 2 out and 2 on for the Patriots. Deuces wild here in the fourth. And Brownell trying to work out of a jam here and keep this game at 1-0. From the stretch, he deals, and Baisley will take low on a breaking ball. Good block at home plate by Castro. And the count has now gone full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. With 1 out, Smith drew a walk, went to second on the single to right by Jake Fox. Both advanced on the fly out to right by Corey Aldridge, and that's where we stand now. And a 3-2 pitch upcoming from Brownell to Baisley. Here comes the 3-2. Swinging a foul back to the screen behind home plate, and we will do it once again. This is Brownell's second year with the Ducks. Joined Long Island late last year. He went 2-2 at the end of the regular season, and then posted a 2.84 ERA in 2 games during the playoffs. Both starts, both in Games 4 of the Liberty Division Championship Series and the Atlantic League Championship Series. 3-2. Swinging a pop-up down the right field line again. Phillips with the chase towards the stands. This will be well back into the seats. And Baisley fighting off a couple tough pitches from Brownell, staying alive here in the fourth. The Patriots have started to work Brownell's pitch count up a little bit. He's already up to 72 pitches here in the top of the fourth inning. Bill Murphy gave the Ducks 6 important innings yesterday after the bullpen was taxed the 2 days before that. 3-2. Swinging a liner in a shallow center field. Binnick racing in, still coming on. Lines going out. It's going to drop between them. A base hit. 2 runs will score for the Patriots on the bloop single in the center field by Jeff Baisley. And the Patriots lead it 3-0 here in the fourth. What a tough break there. Brownell jams Baisley, but he fights it off enough in a shallow center.
Hitter, number 7, Eddie Martinez-Estevez.
2 runs score, and it's now a 3-0 advantage for Somerset. Give Baisley his 11th and 12th runs batted in of the year. So now runner at first with 2 out on a great at-bat from Jeff Baisley. And up to the plate steps Eddie Martinez-Estevez, the 7-hitter and DH. First pitch, fastball missed upstairs, and the count 1-0. And those 2 out hits, killers for the Ducks all season long, and they come back to bite him again here. And it's tough for Brownell when he throws a good pitch. And Baisley just able to fight it off enough into center. Here's a 1-0. That's up high again. 2 balls and no strikes. And the problem for Brownell, too, is he's been falling behind in the count consistently to hitters here in this inning. He has thrown a first pitch ball to every hitter this inning. And his 2-0 on the way. That's on the outside corner for a called strike, and the count goes to 2-1. So the Ducks in an early hole again. They were down 2-0 after 3 innings yesterday, 3-0 after 4 innings, and they very well could be down 3-0 after 4 innings here today. Good pitch on the outside edge, and that's another strike. That'll even up the count at 2-2 on Eddie Martinez-Esteve. And Brownell again 1 strike away from getting through the 4th. Right-hander ready. And the pitch on the way. Breaking ball is low. Blocked again at home plate by Castro. Martinez-Esteve stays alive and the count remains full. Aaron Eggleston would be next if Martinez-Esteve reaches. Runner goes, pitch on the way, fouled off down the right field line. And we'll do it once again. Martinez-Esteve first time up single to center, then scored on the double by Eggleston. 4 hits now for the Patriots in this game, and they have scored 3 runs. And another 3-2 from Brownell. Warner will take off, and the pitch is low for ball 4. And this 4th inning will continue. Second walk of the inning. 2 walks, 2 hits for the Patriots in this frame. And that's going to bring pitching coach Steve Foucault out of the dugout to try and calm his right-hander down. As Brownell tonight does not have the same sharpness as he had his last time out. And the key for Brownell in that start, his last time out on the mound on Saturday in Somerset, was his ability to get out of a couple tough jams throughout the course of the game. In the 4th inning, Patriots had runners at 2nd and 3rd with nobody out. He got Aldridge and Baisley to line out to 2nd and short, respectively, and then struck out Johnny Tucker looking to end the inning. And then in the 6th, a 1-out walk to Fox, and 2-out doubled to Corey Aldridge and walked to Baisley, loaded the bases, but on the first pitch, after a chat from Steve Foucault, Johnny Tucker bounced to first, and that ended the inning. And that would be the final pitch he threw as the bullpen preserved the win. A 9-0 shutout of the Patriots. And a big win for a big loss for Somerset as it gave the Sugarland Skeeters the first half Freedom Division title. So runners now at 1st and 2nd with 2 out as Eggleston, the 7th man, in bat in this inning. And he takes the first pitch outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Eggleston, an RBI double to right in his first at bat to right center, as he picked up the run batted in his 29th of the year. And here he takes a breaking ball, this time on the outside edge. It catches the corner for strike 1. Eggleston was 2 for 4 in last night's game with 2 runs batted in. He picked up his 13th double of the year. He got his 14th here tonight. The 1-1. Fastball on the outside edge. Good pitch from Brownell. And again, he's gotten to 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. The runner at 2nd, Jeff Baisley. The runner at 1st, Eddie Martinez-Esteve. And the 1-2 from Brownell. Breaking ball, and Eggleston just gets a piece and fouls it off back behind home plate. Ducks right-hander up to 84 pitches now here in the 4th inning. And Somerset really making him dig deep to try and get through this top half of the inning. Right-hander ready again. And the 1-ball, 2-strike pitch on the way to Eggleston is swung on and fouled again, back behind home plate. Brownell trying to go to the breaking ball one more time. Back-to-back breaking balls with 2 strikes. And Eggleston getting a piece of both and staying alive. Quackerjack starting the 2-strike collapse with the fans here at Bethpage Ballpark. And his 1-2 on the way is a fastball that missed up high. And the count now even at 2-2. Somerset's lineup really making Brownell work here in this top of the 4th. The Duck right-hander trying to get through this inning and keep this a 3-0 game. Pitch to Eggleston, low and outside. And the count has gone from 1-2 to 3-2 here, and Brownell in danger of walking his third batter of the inning. And that would bring up Bobby Stevens with the bases loaded and 2 men out. Here comes the 3-2. Runners will get a head start. There they go on the pitch. Swung on and grounded past the mound. The second baseman Barfield will field towards second. He'll throw over to first. Not in time. Eggleston beat it out. A run scores. And it's now a 4-0 lead. Time is called here, and now the Ducks are going to argue here with first base umpire Matt Beaver. Kevin Baez out of the dugout to argue. It was a close play there at first, but Barfield ranging up the middle had to throw over to first to try and get Eggleston out. It was hit too slowly to get the out at second base. And on the throw over to first, a run scored and another runner moved to third. And again, the runners were going from the beginning.
Orange and green bubble that's moving all over the place. And it has Parker Jack's hand on the top of it. Happens to be the Long Island.
So a run scores here on the base hit by Eggleston. And it's now a 4-0 Patriot lead. Trainer for the Patriots coming out is Katie Reynolds to check on Eggleston at first. Don't know if he hurt himself hustling down that first base line, but Kevin Baez still arguing here with Matt Beaver over at first. For Eggleston, his second run batted in of the game. He's now got 30 on the year. And Kevin Baez in an argument here with Beaver. Now we'll head back to the dugout. But another close call at first base that does not go the Ducks' way. It's the third hit of the inning. And for the Patriots, they have gotten another 2-out run here. 3 runs, all scoring with 2 outs in the fourth.
Bobby Stevens, number 8.
And it's a 4-0 ball game. So again, scoring on the play from second is Baisley. And moving from first to third was Martinez Esteve on the infield single by Aaron Eggleston that forces home a run. So Katie Reynolds and Brett Jody, who went out to check on Eggleston, are now heading back to the dugout. And the inning again will continue. 8th man hit in the inning is the shortstop Bobby Stevens. Again, with 2 outs and runners at second and third, a 2-run single, a walk, and an RBI infield single have kept this inning going, and Brownell struggling here on this Thursday night. Long look in for the sign here to Bobby Stevens, and now Stevens is going to call time as Brownell came set. Now the first pitch is a breaking ball strike on the inside corner, 0-1. That's the first time in this inning that Brownell has thrown a first pitch strike to a batter. The first 7 hitters all saw a first pitch ball from Brownell. And this pitch here is popped up right side, and this should get the Ducks out of the inning. On the outfield grass, Josh Barfield, the second baseman, will make the catch, and the inning finally comes to a close. But not before the Patriots score 3 runs, all with 2 out. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. And we head now to the bottom of the 4th at Bethpage Ballpark. It's now the Patriots 4 and the Long Island Ducks 0.
Hi, this is pitcher John Brownell, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Northeast Facility Supplies is the official janitorial supplier of the Long Island Ducks, serving all of Long Island, both North and South Fork locations to better serve you. We're located in Ronkonkoma and have a complete range of janitorial supplies for all your facilities' needs. Whether it's paper, plastics, chemicals, machinery, or equipment, no business is ever too big or too small for us. Don't forget to ask about our price match guarantee. Visit us on the web at www.nefaci.com or give us a call at 631-563-8119.
Take your group out to the ball game this season and enjoy all the fun of Ducks baseball at discounted prices with the Hebrew National Picnic Area, luxury suites, the Smokin' Owls party deck, and so much more. Bringing your group to the game will be an unforgettable experience. The Ducks even offer opportunities to sing the national anthem, serve as a color guard, be the Nicolak Dream Team, put on a pregame performance, display your group's artwork, or shag fly balls during Ducks batting practice. To book your outing today, call 631-940-DUCK and ask for the group sales department. Long Island Ducks baseball. It's game time.
Well, Ducks fans, now you can enjoy the taste of the Australian Outback at discounted prices just by attending Ducks games at Bethpage Ballpark during every Friday home game. All lucky Ducks fans that are here on Friday night will be taking home coupons for $5 off of the purchase of 2 lunch entrees at Outback Steakhouse, handed out by Ducks staff members as fans exit the ballpark. Whether you're enjoying one of their delicious USDA choice steaks or one of many Aussie-tizers, Outback takes great pride in serving the freshest, highest quality foods possible. They're now open on Saturday and Sunday for lunch beginning at 11 a.m., and you can join them every Wednesday as well for No Worries Wednesday with a complete meal for 2 starting at just $25 at Outback. It's all about the quality and all about the food. Well, Aaron Eggleston must have something wrong with him, again hustling out that infield single that scored a run in the top half of this inning, because Joe Holden has now taken over in left field as we begin the bottom of the 4th. So Holden will replace Eggleston in left. It's now Holden in left, Tucker in center, and Aldridge around in right. The rest of the infield stays the same, just a straight-up switch, and Holden will take Eggleston's spot in the order as well. That's the number 8 spot in the lineup. So the Ducks in a 4-0 hole here, and Long Island will need to try and get something going against Graham Taylor, who the Ducks were able to hit pretty well last time they faced him, but not so well here tonight, as they have just 1 hit, a single to center by P.J. Phillips. And up to the plate will step Joe Ashbrodeen for his really 3rd time up at the game. He drew a walk in the opening inning, and then the 3rd inning had a 1-ball, 2-strike count when Dan Lyons was caught stealing second. First pitch here from Taylor to Brodeen. He squares the bunt, pulls back, and he takes low and inside for ball 1. Brodeen, not typically a bunter. Again, he is hitting .335 on the year. Last night he was 1 for 4 and picked up his 17th double of the year. 1-0, fastball low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes on the switch hitter Brodeen. Left-hander winds and fires, and there's a fastball on the inside corner for a strike. 2-1. 5 hits for the Patriots, 4 runs, all 3 scoring in that 4th inning with 2 out. As here Brodeen lifts one foul down the right field line, and it evens up the count at 2-2. Entering tonight, Brodeen has hit safely in 15 of his last 17 games. He is hitting .403 in that span and has 11 multi-hit games in those 15 contests. 2-2. That's low. Good eye there by Brodeen on the fastball downstairs from Taylor. And it's now 3 balls and 2 strikes with nobody out. Enfield plays him straight away. And a pitch from the left-hander is swung on and lifted into left field for a base hit. Good swing there by Brodeen. He continues his torrid hitting. It's now 16 of 18 games with a hit for Brodeen. And the Ducks, for the 2nd straight inning, get the leadoff man on here against Graham Taylor.
Going on the second base with number 28, Josh Barfield. Number 28.
That'll bring up Josh Barfield. Barfield will hit from the right side as Brodeen will take his lead at first. Brodeen has terrific speed, and we'll see what the Ducks can do here with that. First pitch here to Barfield, a swing and a miss. Huge hack for Barfield on the fastball on the count 0-1. Barfield was 1 for 4 in last night's game. Again, an 8-1 win for the Patriots over the Ducks. Healthy lead for Brodeen at the edge of the cutout, and Taylor's 0-1. Fastball hit hard on the ground to second. 1 hop, flipped to short for 1, and on to first, a double play. So again, the Ducks get the leadoff single, but cannot do anything with it, and Barfield hits into the 4-6-3 twin killing. Second double play hit into by the Ducks tonight. And 2 out with the bases empty.
And Atlantic League All-Star, number 21. one, Brian Nelson, number 21.
So with 2 down, the base is empty. Here's the man who hit into the first double play for the Ducks tonight. That's Brian Nelson. Hit into a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play in the first inning. On a good play by the third baseman, Corey Smith. Charged the ball through to second. The turn to first was just in time to get the slow Nelson up the first base line. First pitch is a breaking ball strike from Taylor, and the count 0-1. Nelson last night 0 for 4 at the plate, dropped his average down to 262. Here he slices one into right field for a base hit, and now that double play looms large. So a 2-out base hit to right for Nelson, his first hit of the game. And the third hit for Long Island tonight, that'll bring up Bill Hall.
Left fielder, number 6, Bill Hall, number 6.
Hall has had some disagreements with the umpires in the last 2 series. He was ejected here on Tuesday night for arguing balls and strikes, and ejected over the weekend as well. And here tonight, a strikeout looking his first time up on 3 pitches from Graham Taylor. First pitch on the way from Taylor, and Hall will take a fastball low for ball 1. Hall last night 0 for 4 at the plate. Let's go Ducks chant from the crowd here at Bethpage Ballpark. Taylor gets the sign, and it's 1-0 to Hall. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike, and that'll even up the count at 1-1. Hall hitting from the right side. Former big leaguer, mostly with the Milwaukee Brewers. Here comes a 1-1 pitch, and Hall is going to swing in a check swing foul ball right to the first base dugout. And once again, Taylor getting ahead in the count. He's ahead 1-2. Taylor so far just 57 pitches thrown, 37 of them for strikes. Left-hander picking up right where Brad Thompson led off last night when he threw a complete game, allowing just 1 run. Tonight so far, just 3 hits scattered about through 3 2/3 innings for Taylor. Left-hander shakes off. The catcher, Skelton, now is ready to go and is 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air down the right field line. Long run for Aldrich, heading over to the corner, back by the pole, and you can't forget it! It's an opposite field 2-run home run for Bill Hall down the right field line. It just barely stayed fair. And for Hall, his 5th home run of the season, and the Ducks cut the Patriot lead in half. It's 4-2 Somerset here in the bottom of the 4th inning. My goodness, a towering drive off the bat of Bill Hall down the right field line. It looked like that was off the back in a twist foul, and it just barely stayed fair inside the right field pole and landed right on the platform where the relievers sit in the bullpen. So for Hall, it is his 5th home run of the season. RBIs 18 and 19, and the Ducks have made it a 4-2 ball game here in inning number 4. And the first pitch is taken for a called strike by Castro, 0-1. For the Long Island Ducks, that is home run number 73 on the season. That's taken for a called strike again by Castro, who didn't like the call. The count 0-2. If the Ducks hit 100 home runs this year, they will have met the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Ducks and Patriots now tied atop the Atlantic League leaderboard in home runs with 73. The 0-2 was swing and a miss for strike 3 as Castro pitched outside. But the Ducks get something going with 2 outs. The single to right by Nelson and the 2-run home run down the right field line by Bill Hall. And after 4 innings of play tonight, it's the Ducks and the Patriots. Patriots ahead 4-2 here at Bethpage Ballpark.
Hi, this is Brian Nelson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on Ducks Baseball official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
This one is clocked. Deep left field by Dan Lyons. Going back is left fielder Peter Barrows. He's looking up. That ball will not leave its wingman. I feel the need for speed. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me. It's no good. Talk to me.
Hey, Duck fans, what's more fun than a home run that helps the Ducks win a game? How about a homer that helps the community win? Chappie's Funeral Home and the Long Island Ducks have again teamed up for the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. If the Ducks hit 100 homers this season, Chappie's Funeral Home will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Every time a Ducks hitter goes deep, watch for the Chappie's Challenge home run count on the scoreboard. And if we reach 100, we're all the winner. Chappie's Funeral Home, where caring for others is a family tradition.
Beautify your patio, walkway, driveway, or pool surround with Nicoloc paving stones and walls. Nicoloc's specially formulated paver shield offers extra surface wear protection and color enhancement throughout the thickness of the paver. Paver shield guarantees that your pavers will look great for years to come. Bring home the elegance with Nicoloc. Visit the Nicoloc Design Center, Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, or Nicoloc.com.
Let Nicoloc pavers pave your way.
To the fifth inning we go. We now have a little bit of a ball game. It's 4-2 Patriots thanks to the two-run opposite field home run by Bill Hall in the bottom of the fourth. So the teams combined for 5 runs in that fourth inning, and it's now a 4-2 game. Hey, Ducks fans, don't forget to stop by the Waddle Inn shop on your next visit to Bethpage Ballpark, where exclusive hard-to-find Ducks memorabilia is now on sale. Proceeds benefit the Quacker Jack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. And you want to make sure you head to the Waddle Inn shop if you're here at Bethpage Ballpark tonight. Across from the Waddle Inn shop, again, you can bid on the patriotic jerseys that the Ducks are wearing right now on the field. Place your bids starting tonight, and bids will be taken from now until the 7th inning stretch on August the 3rd, which is going to be Military Appreciation Night here at the Duck Pond. The Ducks will wear these very same jerseys that night. And at the 7th inning stretch, final bids will be taken, and the winners will get to take home the game-worn Ducks jerseys. The patriotic jerseys worn by the Ducks here tonight and on August the 3rd. Bids start at $75. They will increase in minimum $10 increments. And proceeds will benefit the Quacker Jack Foundation, the charitable arm of the Long Island Ducks. So a great way to help out a charitable cause while also taking home a game-worn piece of Ducks memorabilia. First pitch is taken for a called strike here, and it's 0-1 on James Skelton. Top 3 in the Patriots order as we go to the 5th. 4-2 Somerset leads it. And the 0-1 from Brownell. Breaking ball chopped up the first base line. It's a fair ball, and that's going to head down the right field line. P.J. Phillips will pick it up and fire it back in. And in at second base with the double is James Skelton. Didn't look like Joe Ashbrodeen liked the call. I think he thought that was a foul ball, and now Kevin Baez is going to come out of the dugout here, and I think he's going to argue things over with Matt Beaver. Brodeen certainly looked like he was upset with that call. And now here comes Baez out of the dugout, and I think Baez is going to chat things over again with Matt Beaver for the second time tonight. So for Skelton, it's going to be his first hit of the ball game, and for the Patriots, their 6th. Not the way the Ducks were looking to start things off here in inning number 5. It was right up the first base line. Tough play for Brodeen, and immediately after Beaver called it fair, Brodeen took off his hat and his glove and was just staring up into the sky like, you've got to be kidding me with that call. After Beaver ruled that Aaron Eggleston had beat out an infield hit on what would have been the final out of the inning. Instead, a run scored on that play, and it made it a 4-0 game instead of it being 3-0. But again, Kevin Baez having a discussion here with Beaver for the second time in this game. A call that has not gone the Ducks' way, made by Matt Beaver. And so Baez has his say, and now we'll head back to the first base dugout once again. So a runner at second, with nobody out as James Skelton picks up the double, and for Skelton it is his 6th double of the year. And for Brownell, he's going to have to once again work out of some trouble here in this 5th inning. Wants to keep it right here at 4-2. Let's see if Tucker squares to bunt. He does not, and he takes low and outside for ball 1. Tucker is 0 for 2 so far tonight. He bounced back to the mound in the 1st inning and flied to right in the 4th. Runner leads at second, infield in on the corners in case Tucker squares. A 1-0 from Brownell. Tucker will take again. This time it's in for a strike at the knees. And the count even up at 1-1. Tucker in last night's game was 0 for 3 at the plate, did score a run, drew a walk. And the 1-1 pitch from Brownell. Right-hander looks to second, deals to the plate, and it's on the outside corner for another called strike, and it's 1-2. Middle infielders still back at double play depth, and now the corner infielders with 2 strikes will retreat a little bit. Still are somewhat in, about halfway at first and third. The 1-2 to Tucker, upstairs on a fastball, and it's 2-2. Wade Brownell has had to throw a ton of pitches over the last few innings. He's already up to 96. His 5th inning could potentially be his last inning, depending on how the inning goes. Here comes a 2-2. Swinging a tapper weakly up the third base line. That's going to hit the lip of the grass and go foul. Brownell's going to touch it in foul territory to make sure that Tucker cannot get an infield single. So we'll do it once again here at 2 balls and 2 strikes as the Patriots continue to be very pesky here. Tucker walks back up to home plate with a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tucker in his 2nd season with the Patriots. Played last year as well with Somerset. And the 2-2 on the way. Swinging a ground ball here to second. Tucker's going to get the job done as Barfield throws over to first for the putout. Runner gets over to third, though, with only 1 out. Runner is Skelton, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Corey Smith.
Third baseman, number 15, Corey Smith. Number 15.
So Tucker now 0 for 3, and the Patriots with another runner in scoring position. Runner at third with 1 out. Here's Corey Smith, who has a strikeout and a walk here in tonight's ball game. So Smith steps in from the right side, infield in all the way around. Ducks do not want to allow any more runs to score here as Brownell misses with a fastball up high for ball 1. Corey Smith last night was 1 for 5, a run batted in and 2 runs scored. He picked up his 21st double in the game. And here a fly ball in the air to shallow right field. P.J. Phillips moves over to his left, will make the catch. Tagging from third and coming home is Skelton. The throw is going to be up the third base line. Wouldn't have been in time anyway. So sac fly and an RBI the opposite way for Corey Smith, and the Patriots get a run back and now lead it by 3. It's 5-2. For Smith, RBI number 51 on the year, as Skelton scores from third on the sacrifice fly. So Somerset manufactures the run. They get the double on the favorable call from first base umpire Matt Beaver. Josh Barfield on the ground out to second, moves him over to third, and then the sac fly to right scores another. So the base is now empty, 2 men out, and here is Jake Fox. First pitch from John Brownell, and a big breaking ball misses low for ball 1. Jake Fox bounced back to the mound in the second, single to right, and scored in the 4th inning. Another pitch misses downstairs here, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Last night, Fox was 2 for 4 at the plate. 11th double of the year. He drove home 2 runs and scored another. The 2-0 pitch, way outside. Brownell staying away from Fox here in the count now 3-0. Fox really struggled at TD Bank Ballpark over the weekend against the Ducks and then went 0 for 5 here on Tuesday night. But a good game last night for him. And now the 3-0 pitch, way outside for ball 4. And on 4 pitches, John Brownell walks Jake Fox. And for Brownell, that is walk number 3 of the ball game, just 1 shy of his season high of 4. So Brownell doesn't have the same sharp command that he had against the Patriots this last time out on Saturday night. And the way Graham Taylor has been pitching so far, aside from the 2-run opposite field homer by Bill Hall, Ducks are going to need to find a way to get some more off Taylor here in the upcoming innings. As they trail 5-2 here in the 5th. Runner at first, 2 out. First pitch to Corey Aldridge is a fastball that hits the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Aldridge 0 for 2 so far in the game. A strikeout looking in the 2nd and a fly out to right in the 4th. swing and a miss. Another good fastball by Brodeen. And the count quickly at 0-2 on the Patriot right fielder. So Fox the runner at first with 2 away, 5-2 Patriots lead, and Brownell's 0-2. Fastball missed way up high. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Aldridge last night was 1 for 5 with a run batted in. Up to 10 RBIs in the year. He entered tonight at 310, 27 for 87. 1-2 pitch from Brownell. Right-hander set at the belt, deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He pulled the string on an off-speed pitch. For Brownell, it's his first strikeout since the 3rd inning, 5th of the game, and that retires the side in the 5th. But a run on 1 hit and 1 walk, no errors, and 1 left on base. 4.5 complete. We're halfway through tonight, and the Patriots leading the Ducks by a count of 5-2.
Hi, this is pitcher Matt Way, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Mr. Savemore, it's happening again. I know our electric costs went down after all that new lighting you did through LIPA's lighting retrofit program, but this month's bill is even lower. Should I contact LIPA this time?
No, Millie. There's still nothing wrong with our LIPA bill. This time I took advantage of LIPA's AC retrofit program. Our central air system was, let's say, not too efficient anymore. You remember last summer. With LIPA's AC retrofit program, I replaced all our units, here in our offices, in our warehouse, and our showroom. With LIPA's increased rebates and lower cooling costs every summer, our new AC systems will pay for themselves in just a few years.
Oh, Mr. Savemore, you did it again! You saved more!
LIPA's commercial AC retrofit program can reduce your cooling costs by up to 30%. Over time, that can mean thousands. Call 1-800-692-2626 or visit lipower.org/retrofit. LIPA, we're working for you.
We move to the bottom of the 5th inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. Somerset Patriots with a 5-2 lead over the Long Island Ducks. And Ducks fans, don't forget, tomorrow night, the first ever Bark in the Park night here at Bethpage Ballpark, presented by Total Pet Care and Natural Balance Pet Foods. The first 1,500 fans in attendance are going to take home Duck Dog Bowls, courtesy of Total Pet Care and Natural Balance Pet Foods. And fans wishing to bring their dog out to the Duck Pond to watch Long Island and Bridgeport continue the 2013 Ferry Cup Series need only to purchase a Pooch Pass. And they can do so by visiting liducksgroups.com and typing in the password Pooch when prompted. They can also visit the Bethpage Ballpark box office. First pitch here to Ray Navarrete, leading off the inning is a strike, 0-1. Navarrete digging in from the right side, struck out swinging his first time up in the 0-1. Swung on and hit well in the air to left center field. Moving over is the left fielder Holden. He looks up and it's one hop and off the wall. Navarrete around first, digging in for second. Here comes the throw. It is not in time. Navarrete slides in safely with a double, his first hit of the night. And for Navarrete, his 11th two-bagger of the season. They really should call him Mr. Double. 50 doubles last year, an Atlantic League record. And he's got 11 this year, despite battling that plantar fasciitis injury that kept him out from May the 30th all the way until Tuesday night here at Bethpage Ballpark, July the 2nd. But he has recovered from the injury and did so pretty quickly. It took him just slightly over 4 weeks to recover from that injury. Very fast healer is Ray Navarrete, back in the lineup, and he had 2 hits last night and has a double here tonight. First pitch of P.J. Phillips, runs up to bunt, then pulls back, and he takes a ball. And the count 1-0. Phillips had the first of the 5 hits for the Ducks tonight with a single in a center field, leading off the 3rd inning. Again, it's Phillips' first action of the series after sitting out Tuesday and Wednesday night. Be a 1-0 on the way. Taylor looks back to Navarrete at second, and the pitch low and inside, and the count goes to 2-0. Over the weekend in Somerset, P.J. Phillips played in a couple of games. 5-2 Patriots here in the bottom of the 5th. Ducks get the leadoff man on with a double. And the 2-0. Fastball in at the knees for a called strike, and the count goes to 2-1. Taylor's entire career with the Miami Marlins organization, made it to the big leagues in 2009, pitched in 3 games that year. And now his 2-ball, 1-strike offering. Swung on and lifted in the air down the right field line. Aldridge chasing over towards the line will make the running catch. Navarrete is going to tag and go for third as the throw comes into second base. So Phillips does the job. He flies out to right, but he gets Navarrete over to third with less than 2 out. And with 1 on at third and 1 out, here comes Craig Binnick, the center fielder and 8-hitter. So again, Phillips is able to move the runner over, but again, it would take a deep fly ball to get Navarrete home from third. He does not run that well and is still not exactly at a complete 100% running with that plantar fasciitis foot injury that he had suffered. Infield in on the corners, back up the middle. The first pitch to Binnick is a breaking ball in for, called strike, 0-1. Binnick popped to short his first time up. Again, we mentioned earlier a solo home run last night. His only hit of the game, he was 1 for 4. Taylor's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Binnick a little bit late on that pitch, and it's quickly 0-2 on the Ducks center fielder. Binnick 3 for his first 9 since returning to the Ducks after starting the year in the Mexican League. Here's the 0-2. Low and outside as Binnick takes. Count goes to 1-2. Binnick played for 2 teams in the Mexican League, Campeche and Monclova. Monclova now the team where Danny Perales is playing. And here comes a 1-2. Pitch on the way. Inside, Binnick takes from Taylor. And he's worked the count even after falling behind 0-2 to start things off. Navarrete leads at third with 1 away. Ducks trail by 3, and the 2-2 pitch swung on and tapped weakly up the third baseline, but it kicks foul. And that will keep the count even at 2. Binnick was a terrific hitter for the Ducks in the playoffs last year. He had 405, 15 for 37 in the postseason, 4 RBI and 5 runs scored. 2-2. Upstairs on another pitch that is out of the zone from Taylor. Count goes full. And Binnick has been so valuable to the Ducks the last 2 years. He was the offensive force in 2011 with a .343 batting average, winning the Atlantic League batting title. 3-2, a swing and a miss. Cut through a breaking ball, diving down and in. But Taylor is 6th strikeout of the game, and after the leadoff double, 2 out now, and that'll leave it up to the shortstop, Dan Lyons.
Look on the shortstop. Number 12, Dan Lyons, number 12.
So here is Dan Lyons to bat from the right side. Navarrete at third, with the Ducks still trailing by 3. 2 runs on 5 hits for the Ducks, while the Patriots have 5 runs on 6 hits. First pitch coming here, and it's taken inside for ball 1. Lions reach on a 5-4 fielder's choice in the 3rd inning before getting caught stealing second base. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, a weak hack on a high fastball. You can just tell Lions is really struggling at the plate right now in the count 1-1. Last night, Lions was 0 for 4 at the plate, dropping his average to .212 on the season. Lions just 6 for his last 35 in his last 10 games, a .171 average. 1-1, swinging a high pop-up up the first base line. The second baseman, Baisley, out in shallow right field. He can't make the catch. It drops in for a hit. Navarrete scores, and the Ducks lead it. Ducks have closed to within 5-3. So a little flare down the right field line. Baisley going out trying to grab it, could not come up with it. And Dan Lyons with the pop-up single in a shallow right field, his 17th run batted in of the year, has made it a 2-run game once again. Lyons, you could tell, was visibly frustrated after hitting that ball in the air right down the right field line. He thought for sure that was the 3rd out of the inning, but the first baseman Fox and the second baseman Baisley going out to try and grab it, and Baisley was the one who took charge, could not come up with it, and Navarrete was able to score from third and was clapping his hands as he crossed home plate. Now the tying run will come to the plate here, and Joe Ash Brodeen And let's see if Brodeen can pull the Ducks even here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch coming from Taylor, and Brodeen will take up and outside for ball 1. Brodeen has reached twice tonight, a walk in the first, a single in the 4th, has never made it past first base tonight. Each team now with 6 hits in the game, and the Ducks trail by 2, 5-3. Taylor looks over to first, his pitch, and Brodeen swings, lifts this one in the air to right field, right at Aldridge, who will move in a couple steps and make the catch. So Brodeen flies to right, and the side retired here in the 5th inning. But the Ducks do tack on another run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. And through 5 innings of play tonight, it's the Ducks trailing the Patriots by a count of 5-3.
Hi, this is Adam Bailey, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hi, I'm former Major Leaguer John Franco. Growing up in Brooklyn, I dreamed of playing professional baseball. My dad, a city employee, worked hard so I could live out that dream. The team at MCU is a lot like my dad. They're New Yorkers you can count on, and they'll work hard to help you reach your financial goals.
Municipal Credit Union has a full range of financial services that make sense in today's economy. Join today. Call 1-866-JOIN-MCU or visit nymcu.org.
MCU, strong, trusted, growing.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Holiday Inn Islip MacArthur Airport in Ronkonkoma. Uncover the perfect balance of memorable, award-winning service and the most central location Long Island has to offer. The Holiday Inn is located less than a quarter mile from the Islip MacArthur Airport with a state-of-the-art health and fitness center, high-speed internet access, a world-class outdoor pool, and the great food and fun inside the Brickyard Bar and Grill. There's never been a better time to visit the Holiday Inn Islip Airport. Best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Holiday Inn, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 585-9500 today. That's 631-585-9500.
Well, we are back here at Bethpage Ballpark as we go to the top half of inning number 6. And fans follow all season long as the Long Island Ducks try and meet the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. The Ducks hit 100 home runs. Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. Chappie's Funeral Homes, where caring for others is our family tradition. John Brownell back on the mound as we begin the 6th. The Ducks trail 5-3. Brownell has thrown 108 pitches to this point. I have to think this will be his last inning. Kevin Byers would love to get him to go through 6 before turning it over to the bullpen. First pitch here to Jeff Baisley leading off. He swings and misses for strike 1. You know Baisley wants to make up for his miss at the fly ball his last time up in right field. Led to the RBI single by Dan Lyons. A little flare down the right field line. Baisley went out, tried to come up with it. He could not. And now a ball outside here from Brownell will even up the count at 1-1. Baisley with a 2-run single to center in the 4th inning. Scored later that inning. Struck out his first time up back in the 2nd. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Baisley will swing and hit a hard ground ball to short. Lyons gobbles it up. His throw to first is in time for the out. So Baisley retired, and there's one out here in inning number 6. Get you an update on the out-of-town scoreboard this inning as well. See what else is doing around the Atlantic League. Again, a game final from earlier today, as the Bluefish defeated the Revolution 10-2. First pitch is a called strike to Eddie Martinez Esteve, and the count is 0-1. Right-hander winds and fires, and Martinez Esteve will take a breaking ball. That's in for another strike, and it's quickly 0-2 on Eddie Martinez Esteve, who has singled to center and walked in his 2 trips to the plate tonight. Brownell winds and fires, and this pitch is outside for a ball. Count goes to 1-2. Just saw a couple fireworks going off in the distance, way out beyond the right field wall. Fans will be treated to a Grucci fireworks extravaganza after tonight's game, presented by Atlantic Honda. Here, a hard liner in a left field, a base hit for Eddie Martinez Esteve. Nelson moved to his left to try and get it, but it was hit much too hard. 2 hits and a walk in the ball game for the Patriot designated hitter. And Somerset with a runner at first and 1 out. So again, a 10-2 win earlier today for the Bluefish. The winner was Pat Ahern, who improved to 1-1. The loser, Chris Cody, fell to 8-5. 1 home run in the game, Daniel Mayora, his third of the season. All Southern Maryland tonight down in Waldorf. 12-2, they lead it over the Camden River Sharks as they play in the top of inning number 6. Darrell Thompson, the starter for the Blue Crabs. Gorgon started for the River Sharks. He's been replaced since by Johnston. This pitch misses upstairs from Brownell. 1-0 on Joe Holden, who has his first at-bat of the night after Eggleston went 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs, but had to come out of the game with an injury. .1-0 coming from Brownell. Right-hander deals, and Holden will take upstairs for a ball. It's 2-0. Holden has been very good this year, .345 while battling some injuries. He's 20 for 58, no homers and 4 RBIs. Eddie Martinez-Esteve leads at first with 1 away. And the 2-0. Chopped on the ground here to the right side. Good pick out of the dirt by Brodeen. Thought about second, now has only one play. He flips to Brownell covering. So it'll be a 3-1 put out, and going to second base is Eddie Martinez-Esteve. Brodeen charged it and made the tough pick to try and see if he can turn the double play or at least get the force out, but juggled the ball, only had one play, and that was at first. So Holden retired. Martinez-Esteve moves to second. And another runner in scoring position for the Patriots with 2 out, and that's going to bring up the shortstop and 9-hitter Bobby Stevens. Stevens hits from the right side, 0 for 2 tonight. Brownell trying to throw up his first scoreless inning since the second. He retired the first 6 Patriots hitters in order, getting a pop out, 2 groundouts, and 3 strikeouts. First pitch here to Stevens. It's a fastball strike on the outside corner, 0-1. But since then, a run on 2 hits in the third, 3 runs on 3 hits, and 2 walks in the fourth, and another run on a hit and a walk in the fifth. 0-1 upcoming from the right-hander. Looks to second, deals to the plate. Stevens swings, pops it up. Right side, the first baseman Joe Brodeen has a beat on it. Moving over to his right, he'll make the catch, and John Brownell throws up a 0 in the 6th inning. So if his night ends, not a bad way to end the night. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left for Somerset. Now we take this game to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Patriots still on top of the Ducks by a count of 5-3.
Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Want to know what happy tastes like? Well, treat your taste buds to Carvel's new iceberg and Carvelate beverages. A Carvel iceberg starts with your favorite soda, like Coke, Fanta Orange, and Barks Root Beer. Blend in ice and vanilla flavoring. It's then topped off with Carvel's famous soft serve ice cream. And try a new Carvelate, a dynamite mixture of coffee and hazelnut or Irish cream flavor, blended with ice and topped off with whipped cream and crunchies. New Carvelates and iceberg drinks. That's what happy tastes like. Only at Carvel. Visit Carvel.com for the location nearest you.
Now that Metrex is the official nutrition bar of the Long Island Ducks, they're fueling their powerful lineup with delicious high-quality protein to support lean muscle and strength. So that in 2013, the Long Island Ducks can have their best season ever. Uh-oh. Metrex, shaping every body.
Bottom of the 6th inning, 5-3. The Patriots leading the Long Island Ducks. John Brownell throwing a scoreless inning in the top of the 6th. First time he put up a 0 since the 2nd. So the Ducks offense will try and keep it right here. Or the pitching staff will try and keep it right here. The offense will try and pull even. Ducks have not led in this game. They fell behind 1-0 in the third, 4-0 in the fourth, then got 2. Patriots scored 1 in the fifth. Ducks got 1 back. So that's where we stand now. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Patriots. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Ducks. And for Long Island, 2, 3, and 4 in their order. It'll be Josh Barfield, followed by Bryant Nelson and Bill Hall. First pitch on the way from Graham Taylor. Barfield takes upstairs for ball 1. Tough night so far for the Ducks second baseman. Struck out swinging in the first and hit into a 4-6-3 double play in the fourth. Here's a 1-0. Barfield swings and fouls it off at the plate. And that evens up the count at 1-1. Finishing up the out-of-town scoreboard. I mentioned 12-2, Southern Maryland on top. Vladimir Stutil and Cesar Nicholas each have 2 RBIs. Skeeter still on top of the Barnstormers, 3-0 in the 6th inning. It's a 1-1. Swinging a line drive into left center field. That is going to drop in for a base hit. So Josh Barfield finally gets his first hit of the night. And for the Ducks, they are now tied with the Patriots with 7 hits in the ball game. And for the Ducks, that's their 4th straight inning with a leadoff hit, and they have had the leadoff man on in 5 of the 6 innings here tonight. So Barfield is at first base, with nobody out. And up to the plate steps Brian Nelson. So here is Nelson to bat. And the first pitch on the way. He takes downstairs for ball 1. Nelson hit into a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play in the first, singled to right, and scored in the 4th. Looking in for the sign and set to go is Taylor. Kicks and deals, and Nelson takes all the way. This time a strike on the outside corner. And it'll even up the count at 1-1. Nelson, as we mentioned, was 0 for 4 last night. So far in this series, he's 1 for 8. Had a 2-run home run here on Tuesday. 1-1. Low in the dirt. Good block at home plate by James Skelton. And that runs the count to 2-1 on Brian Nelson. Nelson in his 4th year with Long Island. He was here in 07 and 08. And was here last year as well, helping the Ducks to their 2nd ever Atlantic League championship. Pitch on the way. Nelson swings a little tapper up the third base line that kicks foul. And Nelson has the count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Terrific crowd on hand here tonight. Might be the most packed that we have seen it here this year. Last night, a great crowd, 6,796 at the Duck Pond. Packing it in here. That was the largest crowd of the year, which surpassed the previous high of 6,532, which was here on Tuesday night. And tonight's crowd might beat both of them. 2-2 pitch coming here to Nelson. Barfield leads at first with nobody out. And a pitch from Taylor. Swung on and grounded to the left side. Corey Smith in the whole field. He goes to second for 1, and the turn to first is in time. Another double play hit into by the Ducks. Another 5-4-3 double play hit into by Nelson. And again, after a leadoff hit, rally is squashed, and there's 2 away.
Bill Hall, number 6.
Got to be frustrating for Kevin Baez, putting Brian Nelson up into the number 3 hole to try and get him to continue his hot hitting of late and drive in a few more runs. But here tonight, he's had runners at first base with 1 out and nobody out, and he has hit into double plays both times. So with 2 out and the base is empty, here is Bill Hall, who drove home the first 2 runs of the game for the Ducks with a 2-run home run down the right field line. First pitch here is fouled off, and the count 0-1. The 2-run homer coming back in the 4th inning. And for Hall, it was his 5th home run of the year. Pitch on the way, and that misses down low. So the count is even up at 1-1 on Hall. Struck out in his first at-bat, did Bill Hall, but a high towering drive his last time up that just stayed inside the right field foul pole and left the yard for a 2-run home run. Patriots still on top by 2. It's 5-3 as we play here in the bottom of inning number 6. And the 1-1 pitch is low, and that runs the count to 2 balls and 1 strike.
Thank you. Enjoy the game in the fire.
Base is empty, 2 away, and the count is 2-1 here on Bill Hall. 7 hits apiece, and now Hall rockets one in the left field. Moving over is Holden. He's not going to be able to get it. It's over his head, one hop over the wall. Hall on his way to second, and he is in with a double. So Bill Hall with back-to-back extra base hits. And again, the double play looms large, but that'll keep the tying run coming to the plate here as Ramon Castro will bat with Hall at second and 2 men out. So for Bill Hall, he picks up his 8th double of the year and now has 13 extra base hits on the season.
Number 37, Ramon Castro, number 37.
Second double of the night for Long Island. And that brings Ramon Castro to the plate. And with one swing of the bat, Castro could tie this ball game at 5. Ducks now lead it in hits, 8-7 over the Patriots. First pitch coming from Taylor to Castro. He swings and grounds one towards the middle. The shortstop Stevens will field behind second. He will throw over to first for the out. And that retires the side. So they get the double, and then Ramon Castro swings first pitch like he often does and grounds to short. No runs on 2 hits, and the Ducks leave 1 on base. And we head to the 7th here at Bethpage Ballpark still. And the Patriots lead the Ducks 5-3.
Hi, this is Bud Harrelson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hey Ducks fans, your recreation destination this year is The Rinks at Hidden Pond Park. The Rinks features 2 full-size ice rinks, a 97-acre summer day camp, a New York State licensed preschool academy, and a wide variety of birthday party options. Learn to skate, join one of many hockey leagues, swim in an Olympic-sized pool, and enjoy all the fun that The Rinks has to offer. Visit us today at 660 Terry Road in Hauppauge, or check us out online at therinks.com. The Rinks, your recreation destination.
Can't get enough of the Long Island Ducks? Well, now you can get even more inside info on your favorite hometown team through Facebook and Twitter. The Ducks are constantly updating fans through social media with scores, transactions, ballpark promotions, and much more. You can even win great prizes. All you'll need to do is make a free account on Facebook and Twitter, and then visit us at facebook.com/LIDucks and twitter.com/LIDucks. Think you're Long Island's biggest Ducks fan? Get connected now.
Well, back here at Bethpage Ballpark as we move to the 7th inning. Hey, Ducks fans, do you want frequent updates on team transactions, scores, store specials, and the status of upcoming games? Well, then follow the Long Island Ducks on Twitter at twitter.com/LIDucks. With Twitter, the faithful flock will also be able to follow their Ducks and find out more information regarding nightly promotions, player signings, league activities, and so much more. The Ducks are tweeting right now, and you can follow along at twitter.com/LIDucks. Patriots still on top of Long Island as they lead it 5-3 as we move to the top of inning number 7. John Brownell is going to stay out there here for the 7th. The right-hander still able to go. He's thrown 120 pitches tonight, 73 for strikes. And you got 3 righties, or a lefty and then 2 righties here to start the inning. Skelton, Tucker, and Smith. Kevin Byes electing to stick with Brownell here. Try and help save his bullpen a little bit. Again, the bullpen, for the most part, was saved last night. They needed to go just 3 innings. Threets went 2/3 of an inning, and Josh Lansford 2 1/3. 2 nights ago, though, the bullpen had to come in the 2nd inning after Hauser left with an injury. And then on Monday night, the 14-inning game in Somerset, bullpen had to come in the 5th inning and pitch all the way through till the bottom of the 14th. So bullpen has been a little bit taxed of late, and obviously you have the 4-day break coming up for the All-Star break next Monday through Thursday. But the Ducks still have tonight and 3 more games to get to until then. So Skelton will lead off against Brownell, and the first pitch from the right-hander popped up in the air to shallow left. Carries a little bit further out to Bill Hall, the left fielder, who makes the catch. And on one pitch, Skelton retired. He's now 1 for 4. And there's one away.
Center fielder, number 6, Johnny Tucker, number 6.
So with 1 out, Johnny Tucker's going to come to the plate. Tucker 0 for 3 here tonight with a pair of groundouts and a flyout. Brownell last inning, the first scoreless inning he put up since the 2nd, and for Graham Taylor, his first scoreless inning since the 3rd. Middle innings, a ton of runs. First pitch here is a called strike in the count, 0-1. In the 4th and the 5th, teams combined to score 7 of the 8 runs that they have put up here tonight. Here a liner foul down the first base line. Almost a nice catch by a fan sitting in the front row. But it eludes his glove, and the count quickly 0-2 here on Johnny Tucker. Following tonight's game, Patriots will head back home. They'll open up a 3-game weekend set against Camden before they head for the All-Star break and then head to Sugar Land, Texas for a 6-game series. 0-2, swing and a miss at a high fastball for strike 3. Strikeout number 6 for John Brownell as he blows the fastball by Tucker. And despite the fact that he's thrown almost 130 pitches, Brownell doing a nice job here in the 7th. 2 quick outs.
Patriots third baseman number 15, Corey Smith, number 15.
So with 2 out and the base is empty, Corey Smith will come to the plate. Smith will bat from the right side. He is 0 for 1 tonight. He struck out back in the first, his only official at bat of the evening. And Brownell's first pitch on the way. Breaking ball that is in for a strike, 0-1. And the 4th, Smith drew a walk and scored a run on the 2-run base hit by Jeff Baisley. And then in the 5th, a sac fly to right that brought home James Skelton from third. 0-1. And misses outside. And it evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Corey Smith also in his 2nd year with the Patriots. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Late swing as he chased the fastball down and in. And the count goes to 1-2. Smith, a local product for the Patriots out of Piscataway, New Jersey, just down the road. His brother Carlton Smith, a reliever on the Patriots. And here a fastball that missed up high. Count even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Smith. Smith was a member of the 2007 Newark Bears. Hit .274 that year, 18 home runs, 72 runs batted in. This one downstairs for ball 3. Count has now gone full with the bases empty and 2 men out. Corey Smith trying to get on and pass the baton to Jake Fox, who waits on deck. And the 3-2 from Brownell. Swung on and line in the air to left center field. Moving over is Bill Hall on the run. He's going to have to plate on a hop. And it's a base hit for Corey Smith, his first hit of the ball game. So a 2-out single. And that allows Jake Fox to come to the plate here in the top of the 7th inning. Well, so far in the game, Fox has bounced to the mound, singled, and walked.
Number 34, Jake Fox, number 34.
And this is a big point in the game here. You don't want the Patriots to continue this inning, continue to get more runs on the board. The Ducks have kept it as a 2-run game, and offense, which has struggled a little bit as of late, cannot afford the Patriots to put more runs on the board. Brownell at 130 pitches right now, 80 of them for strikes. The first pitch here is a big breaking ball that missed outside for ball 1. You also can use the mindset if you're Kevin Byas to let him go as long as he likes, or at least a lot longer than he normally would with the 4-game All-Star break coming up. This is Brownell's last start before the break. And a 1-0 coming from Brownell. Right-hander deals. And this popped in the air, foul behind the plate. Castro tosses away the mask. Foul territory, third base side. Nelson, now the third baseman, will make the call, and he'll make the catch. So a nice job by Brownell to retire Jake Fox and get the final out of the 7th inning. So no runs and 1 hit, 1 man left for the Patriots. And here in the 7th inning stretch, God Bless America to be sung here at Bethpage Ballpark. God bless America. Happy 4th of July, Ducks fans here at Bethpage Ballpark. A packed house tonight, hoping for the Ducks to come back as they trail 5-3. We go to the bottom of the 7th after this.
Hey, this is pitcher Eric Neeson, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/Ducks Baseball.
Mr. Savemore, I just opened our electric bill. There must be some mistake.
Yes, Millie, what would that be?
It's so much lower. It must be wrong. Should I contact LIPA?
No, Millie. There's nothing wrong with our bill. It's all the new lighting we've installed. Our lighting contractor told me about LIPA's new commercial lighting retrofit program. We were able to upgrade all our lighting here in our offices, in our warehouse, and our showroom. With LIPA's new higher rebates, our new lighting will pay for itself in less than a year, including our contractor costs. Not to mention how this will help improve our sales. And as you see, it's costing us a lot less for electricity.
Oh, Mr. Savemore, you really do know how to save more.
LIPA's commercial lighting retrofit program can reduce your lighting electric costs by up to 40%. Over time, that can mean thousands. Call 1-800-692-2626 or visit lipower.org/retrofit. LIPA, we're working for you.
Bottom of the 7th inning here at Bethpage Ballpark. A past capacity crowd all on their feet here, dancing a Lazy Mary on this Thursday night, July the 4th. Happy Independence Day. 5-3 Patriots lead it, and for the first time tonight, Somerset will call on a reliever, and it's right-hander Jim Hoey, who is going to take over for the left-hander Graham Taylor, who went 6 innings tonight and leaves with a chance to win his 6th game of the year. He's in line to go 6-4 with the win here tonight. We'll get you his final line momentarily. The Ducks will send up Ray Navarrete, P.J. Phillips, and Craig Binnick to the plate here in this bottom of the 7th inning. Each team with 8 hits on the board, but again, the Ducks trail by 2. Somerset in front 5-3. Big hit for the Ducks in the game was the 2-run home run down the right field line by Bill Hall. And for Hall, it was his 5th home run of the year for the Patriots. The big inning was the 4th when they got 3 runs in that inning, including a 2-run single to center field by Jeff Baisley and an RBI infield single by Aaron Eggleston.
At batting field on the Ducks, the designated hitter, number 16, Ray Navarrete, number 16.
So Ray Navarette's going to lead it off for the Ducks. Again, the Ducks need a bloop and a blast to tie the game, a single and a homer. The Ducks have gotten 4 hits over the last 2 innings, but just 1 run scoring. Ducks have been victimized by the double play ball. 3 times tonight they have hit into a double play. And the first pitch to Ray Navarrete swung on and missed, and the count 0-1. All 3 times the Ducks have hit into a double play. The leadoff man got on base, and the double play erased him. Navarrete tonight is 1 for 2. And the 0-1 from Hoey inside for a ball. It's 1-1. Hoey on the year. 0-1, 2.25 ERA in 17 games. He has 1 save, 15 hits in 16 innings, 4 runs. All of them earned, 4 walks to 14 strikeouts. Tall right-hander deals 1-1. And Navarrete will swing and tap it foul, first base side of home plate. And the count is now a ball and 2 strikes. Navarrete doubled to left center his last time up, his 11th of the year, and then scored on the base hit by the Lions, the flare single that fell into right. Navarrete struck out swinging in his first at bat. So it'll be a 1-2 upcoming here to Ray Navarrete, leading off in the home 7th. Quackerjack leading the fans as they clap here at the Duck Pond. QJ standing atop the third base dugout. And a 1-2 from Jim Hoey is low and outside. That'll even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hoey pitched here 2 nights ago on Tuesday night through 2 innings of 1 hit, scoreless baseball, no walks and 2 strikeouts in relief of Josh Lowy. 2-2. Fastball is low. Navarrete showing a good eye at the plate, and the count now 3-2. Ray stands in from the right side. Hoey's 3-2 offering. Swung on and missed on a fastball for strike 3. Through a hard diving fastball. Second time Navarrete has struck out in the game, and that's the first out here in the 7th. Well, for Graham Taylor, much better outing here tonight. 6 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk and 6 strikeouts. Gave up the 1 homer to Bill Hall. 92 pitches, 60 of them for strikes. And again, he is in line to pick up win at number 6 on the year. So the base is empty and 1 out. Here's P.J. Phillips, who is 1 for 2. First pitch from Taylor. Fastball hits the outside corner for strike 1. Hoey stands in at 6'6", 205 pounds out of Trenton, New Jersey. Last year was with AAA Nashville. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Hard fastball, and Phillips a big swing and a miss, so the count quickly. 0-2 on the Duck right fielder, who singled to center in the 3rd and flied to right in the 5th. Here comes an 0-2. Hoey from the wind deals, and Phillips swings and misses for strike 3. Another hard fastball, back-to-back strikeouts for Hoey. And quickly, 2 men out here in the 7th inning.
Center fielder, number 24, Craig Binnick, number 24.
So with 2 down and the base is empty, Craig Binnick will come up to the plate. 0 for 2 tonight is the Ducks center fielder and 8-hitter, and the first pitch misses low. Count 1-0. Binnick popped to short in inning number 3, struck out swinging in the 5th. This pitch, broken bat, foul ball at home plate. Actually, I think that sound that you heard that sounded like a broken bat was a foul ball by Binnick off the mask of James Skelton, who looks like he is checking his jaw right now to make sure that his teeth are all still in place after the foul ball. Skelton's mask still at home plate, and Skelton going out to the mound here to talk with Jim Hoey, trying to collect himself a little bit. The mask still at home plate. So the count even up at 1 ball and 1 strike on Craig Binnick. Ducks will play the Bridgeport Bluefish this weekend. For the Ducks on Friday night, it's going to be Bob Zimmerman making the start. He is taking over in the spot of Matt Way, who is out right now with his shoulder tightness. So it's going to be Zimmerman tomorrow against lefty Hunter Jones, who has had 2 strong starts against the Ducks this year. The Ducks will have to try and solve Jones tomorrow. Saturday is going to be Mike Parisi, the former Duck, going against Long Island. And as of now, Dontrell Willis scheduled to make the start on Saturday, which will be his final appearance before the Atlantic League All-Star game on Wednesday, to which Willis was voted to. And on Sunday, it's James Hauser, a lefty for Long Island. He is scheduled to go on Sunday despite having to leave his last start here on Tuesday with a twisted ankle. 1-1 at Binnick is low. 2-1 the count. It'll be Miguel Martinez, a lefty, going on Sunday for Bridgeport. 2 ball, 1 strike pitch coming here from Hoey to Binnick. Right-hander deals, and Binnick will swing and miss. Another fastball diving down and away in the count 2-2. And Jim Hoey, 1 more strike from striking out the side here in the 7th. Patriots still lead the Ducks 5-3. And the 2-2 from the right-hander on the way. Swinging a ground ball here towards third. Couple hops for Corey Smith. He will throw across the diamond in time for the out to retire Binnick. Now the Ducks go down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 7th. So we'll take this game to the 8th inning. Patriots still on top of the Ducks 5-3 here on the 4th of July.
Hi, this is Steve Foucault, pitching coach for the Ducks. You're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Beautify your patio, walkway, driveway, or pool surround with Nicolak paving stones and walls. Nicolak's specially formulated paver shield offers extra surface wear protection and color enhancement throughout the thickness of the paver. Paver shield guarantees that your pavers will look great for years to come. Bring home the elegance with Nicolak. Visit the Nicolak Design Center, Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, or Nicolak.com.
Let Nicolak pavers pave your way.
Northeast Facility Supplies is the official janitorial supplier of the Long Island Ducks, serving all of Long Island, both North and South Fork locations to better serve you. We're located in Ronkonkoma and have a complete range of janitorial supplies for all your facilities' needs. Whether it's paper, plastics, chemicals, machinery, or equipment, no business is ever too big or too small for us. Don't forget to ask about our price match guarantee. Visit us on the web at www.nefaci.com or give us a call at 631-563-8119. We take this game to the 8th inning with the Somerset Patriots in the rubber game of this 3-game set, leading the Long Island Ducks by a count of 5-3. And for the first time tonight, Ducks will call on a reliever, as Eric Neeson, a left-hander, will take over for John Brownell, who struggled at points tonight but gave the Ducks length. He went 7 innings tonight. We'll get you his final line in a bit. But Brownell, despite the fact of giving the Ducks 7 innings tonight, in line for the loss, which would even up his record at 6-6 on the season. It'll be up to the bullpen to keep it right here at 5-3. Eric Neeson will start things off. And for the Ducks offense, they need to find a way to get something going here against the Patriots pen if they want to salvage the finale of this 3-game set and earn the win in the series against Somerset. Ducks have not defeated the Patriots in a series this year. Somerset won 2 of 3 in their visits here April 30th through May 2nd and May 10th and 11th. And then took 3 of 4 from Long Island in this past weekend series at TD Bank Ballpark. First pitch from Neeson is a fastball strike on the outside corner to Corey Aldridge leading off. Aldridge 0 for 3 so far tonight with 2 strikeouts and a fly out to right field. 0-1 pitch from the left-hander, way outside on a fastball. And that will even up the count at 1-1. Neeson on the year has a record of 3-0 with an ERA of 3.00 in 32 games. Another guy who was worthy of making it to the All-Star game, but surpassed by a couple of the other Ducks who have had better seasons than him. Jared Lansford, Leo Rosales, and Dontrell Willis all getting voted. Now the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Base is empty and nobody out as Aldridge leads off in the 8th. 2-1 from the left-hander. Swung on and grounded to second. Josh Barfield throws over to Brodeen at first for the out. So Aldridge is retired, and there's 1 out here in the 8th inning. That's going to bring up the second baseman, Jeff Baisley. Major League scoreboard, we forgot to go through it the last time we went through the out-of-town scoreboard. Yankees won earlier today 9-5. David Phelps, the win, improved to 6-5. Gibson, the loss, fell to 1-1. 2 homers from Justin Morneau, his 5th and 6th of the year, but the Yankees sweeping the 4-game set up in Minnesota. First pitch is a called strike, and the count 0-1. The Yankees will return home and take on the Baltimore Orioles tomorrow. Mets, 15-inning game at Citi Field today. In a day game, it's the Diamondbacks who come out with a 5-4 win in 15. Low for a ball. Count 1-1 here on Baisley. Chaz Rowe, the win, improves to 1-0. Scott Rice, the loss, fell to 3-5. And Brad Ziegler, his first save of the year. Mets hit 2 home runs in the game. Anthony Recker is 4th. Kirk Neuenhuis his 2nd. 1-1. In for another called strike. And Baisley behind in the count here at 0-2. Baisley had a big hit in this game. The 2-run single to center in the 4th. And was sandwiched in between a strikeout in the 2nd and a ground out to short in the 6th. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Base is empty for Somerset. Each team with 8 hits, but the Patriots lead in the run column 5-3. One ball, 2 strike pitch coming from Neeson. Left-hander kicks and fires, and this one is broken back, ground ball up the third base line. And foul territory. Shane Spencer will field and flip it into the crowd. So basically we'll head back to the dugout and get a new piece of lumber. And we'll grab the pine tar stick to get a better grip on the bat. He'll be followed by Eddie Martinez Esteve, who has been on base all 3 times here this evening. We'll get you tonight's updated attendance figure. Tonight's attendance figure in a bit, but it is the largest crowd of the season here at Bethpage Ballpark. Upstairs for a ball. Count even up at 2-2 here on Baisley. Neeson last pitch for the Ducks here on Tuesday night. Through 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, 2 unearned runs, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. Here delivers a fastball up and in to Baisley, who had to jump out of the way of it. Count now goes full at 3-2. I'll tell you what, the fans here are getting lucky because they're treated to a close game between the Ducks and the Patriots, but they're also getting a pre-fireworks show. Off in the distance, pretty much in every direction beyond the outfield wall, seeing some fireworks going off in the distance. High pop-up foul, first base side out of play by Baisley. Count still 3-2. Hope they don't think that that's the Grucci fireworks show here tonight, because following the game will be a special extended Independence Day Grucci fireworks extravaganza. And the Grucci family of Yaphank puts out one of the best fireworks shows around. They do presidential inaugurations, major sporting events. 3-2 is outside from Neeson. So a 1-out walk to Baisley. And they are certain to put on a terrific show here tonight to cap off 3 consecutive Grucci fireworks extravaganzas here this week to celebrate the 4th of July holiday.
Number 7, Eddie Martinez Esteve. Number 7.
So 1 on, 1 out. And Neeson certainly did not want to walk Baisley there with Eddie Martinez Esteve coming to the plate. And Brett Jody's going to try and get a little bit more speed on the base pass here, as Dan Hennigan is going to be the pinch runner here in the 8th inning.
Dan Hennigan, number 1.
So the Patriots will try and get some insurance here in this inning. You'll see if they put Hennigan in motion with Martinez Esteve at the plate. And the first pitch here misses for ball 1 from Neeson to Eddie Martinez Esteve, who has a pair of hits, a walk, and a run scored in tonight's game. He bats from the right side. Neeson looks in for the sign and is ready to go. 1-0. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Brownell tonight, 7 innings. 8 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. He walked 3 and struck out 6. 132 pitches for Brownell, 81 for strikes, a season high for the right-hander. The 1-1 from Neeson, up and outside for a ball. And Neeson has fallen behind here, 2-1 on Martinez Esteve. Neeson victimized by a couple of errors last time, including the errant throw from Brian Nelson to second base that went into right field. 2-1. There's a good fastball on the outside edge, and that evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. On the ground here to second, could be 2. Barfield goes to short for 1. The turn to first is in time. So the Ducks are finally able to turn a double play after they have grounded into 3 here tonight. 4-6-3. And that retires the side in the 8th for the Patriots. No runs, no hits, a walk, but because of the double play, nobody left on base. And we head to the bottom of the 8th with the Patriots still on top of the Ducks, 5-3.
Hi, this is pitcher Jared Lansford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Few places on earth offer the charm and excitement of Fire Island. At Fire Island Ferries, located conveniently at 99 Maple Avenue in Bay Shore, they offer convenient travel to Fire Island 7 days a week. Fire Island is quickly becoming a top destination for families of all ages. Experience the informal, carefree communities, the dazzling night scene, enjoy fine dining, or climb to the top of one of the tallest lighthouses in the United States. But there's only one way to get there, by calling Fire Island Ferries at 631-665-3600 today. For fare and scheduling information, please visit FireIslandFerries.com.
Hi, I'm former Major Leaguer John Franco. Growing up in Brooklyn, I dreamed of playing professional baseball. My dad, a city employee, worked hard so I could live out that dream. The team at MCU is a lot like my dad. They're New Yorkers you can count on, and they'll work hard to help you reach your financial goals.
Municipal Credit Union has a full range of financial services that make sense in today's economy. Join today. Call 1-866-JOIN-MCU or visit nymcu.org.
MCU, strong, trusted, growing.
Hey Ducks fans, your recreation destination this year is The Rinks at Hidden Pond Park. The Rinks features 2 full-size ice rinks, a 97-acre summer day camp, a New York State licensed preschool academy, and a wide variety of birthday party options. Learn to skate, join one of many hockey leagues, swim in an Olympic-sized pool, and enjoy all the fun that The Rinks has to offer. Visit us today at 660 Terry Road in Hauppauge, or check us out online at therinks.com. The Rinks, your recreation destination.
This summer, LIPA can help you save big on a new central air conditioning system with up to $1,000 in rebates and up to $500 in operating cost savings each year. And only a LIPA participating Cool Homes contractor can make sure you get all these savings plus a quality installation for maximum comfort over the life of your system. Ready to save? We're ready to help. Visit lipower.org/coolhomes to make sure that your contractor is a LIPA Cool Homes contractor.
To the bottom of the 8th inning, fans, time to chill out with a cold cup of Hampton Coffee Company Gourmet Iced Coffee available at our concession stands. Hampton Coffee is the preferred coffee of the Long Island Ducks. Visit HamptonCoffeeCompany.com or visit their cafes out in the Hamptons. Jason Lowy comes into the game. He's going to replace Jim Hoey, who threw a dominant 7th inning, striking out 2 and getting Pinnock to ground out to 3rd. 9-1-2 in the Ducks order against Lowy. It'll be Lyons, Brodeen, and Barfield. The Ducks trail 5-3. Both teams even in hits. Now the Ducks trying to pull even here in front of a pass capacity crowd tonight of 7,416. Easily the largest crowd of the season here at Bethpage Ballpark by almost 700. Lions first pitch swinging, fouls it over the screen and behind home plate up into the club level. On the count 0-1. It is also the second largest crowd in Long Island Ducks history. 7,416, second largest crowd ever here at Bethpage Ballpark. 0-1. Lions swings and misses, late on a fastball. It's 0-2. Lions reach on a fielder's choice in the 3rd, then was caught stealing, then hit a bloop RBI single in a right field in the 5th. Here comes an 0-2. Lowy deals, and Lyons takes a fastball that just missed the outside corner a little bit low. So the count goes to 1-2. Jason Lowy has been terrific this season. He has a record of 3-1, 1.57 ERA in 26 games, was named to the Atlantic League All-Star team for the Freedom Division. And the 1-2, way outside. Trying to go with the off-speed stuff and hooked it low and outside. So the count even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes for Lowy. 23 innings of work, 14 hits, just 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 10 walks to 29 strikeouts. He'll represent the Freedom Division, which will be managed by Butch Hobson next Wednesday at Regency Furniture Stadium. 2-2 coming up here to Lyons. Right-hander deals, and Lyons will swing and lift this one in the air to center field right at Johnny Tucker. Moves over to his left a couple steps and will make the catch. That's the first out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. By the way, for the Patriots, staying into the game and playing second base is Dan Hennigan. He pinch ran for Jeff Baisley in the top half of the inning, so he stays at second. So it's now Holden, Tucker, and Aldridge from left to right in the outfield. Smith, Stevens, Hennigan, and Fox from left to right on the infield. Skelton still behind home plate, and it's Jason Lowy on the mound. So 1 out, base is empty. Up steps Joe Ash Brodeen, the Ducks' first baseman and switch hitter, batting from the left side now, first time tonight. That is certainly his power side, all 8 home runs coming from that side. First pitch from Jason Lowy misses inside, and the count 1-0. Brodeen a walk in the first, a single in the 4th, and a fly out to right in the 5th. 16 of his last 18 games, he has picked up a hit. And a 1-0. Outside again. This one off the glove of the catcher Skelton. Nobody on base though for the Ducks, and the count 2 balls and no strikes. Wind has started to whip up here at Bethpage Ballpark, blowing from right to left. Flags in right field really having some wind blowing through them right now. No rain in the area, and that's good news. That certainly has not been the case recently, and now Corey Dommel, the pitching coach, for the Patriots with the bases empty and one out coming out to visit here in the bottom of the 8th inning. A surprising visit here. He's got a count of 2-0, but just wanted a quick word. And he has a couple words, comes back to the dugout. Bobby Stevens, the shortstop, also in for a quick chat with the right-hander. So Brodin will step back up to the plate. Let's see if he swings away here with a count of 2-0, trying to get a good pitch from Jason Lowy. Josh Barfield waits on deck. 2-0 pitch. Brodin takes it and misses up high. And now I'm sure he'll take here at 3 balls and no strikes. Try and get on here with 1 out and bring Josh Barfield up to the plate as the tying run. 3-0. Way up high for ball 4 again. And a 4-pitch walk to Brodin. Second time he has walked in this game. And it is a Municipal Credit Union walk with a purpose. Every time a Ducks batter walks, the Quacker Jack Foundation wins.
Ducks second baseman, number 28, Josh Barfield.
So for the Ducks, they have a runner at first with 1 out. And here is Josh Barfield, who will represent the tying run. So here is Barfield, the bat from the right side. First pitch upcoming. And Barfield will swing away and miss. Big hack on a fastball in the count, 0-1. Barfield struck out in the first, hit into a 4-6-3 double play in the fourth, and then singled to left in the 6th inning. And then was erased on a double play ground out by Nelson, who has hit into 2 double plays here tonight. Here comes an 0-1. Lowy deals, and it is a slider that missed outside. Evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Josh Barfield with 3 home runs on the year, 14 runs batted in. Brodin takes his lead at first, being held on there by Jake Fox. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss. Barfield looks like he's trying to pull some of these outside sliders from Jason Lowy, and the count goes to 1-2. Each team with 8 hits in tonight's ball game. And the Patriots fell to the Ducks here in 4-3 on Tuesday night in one-off fashion. But Somerset came back last night with an 8-1 win. And now 1-2. Up and outside for ball 2 from Jason Lowy. Right-hander Lowy worked here 2 nights ago. Pitched 2/3 of an inning, came in the 9th, and gave up 2 hits, including the game-winning base hit to center field by Craig Binnick. The Ducks trying to do some damage against Jason Lowy once again here in this series. A 2-2 to Barfield. Slider that missed low and outside. Good take by Barfield, who looks like he was going to swing away. And the count goes full with 1 out. So what do you do if you're Kevin Byes here? Do you send Brodin with 1 out and a 3-ball, 2-strike count? You put a hit and run on with Barfield. Try and get runners at the corners with 1 out, with Brian Nelson coming up to the plate next. So here comes the 3-2. Brodin at first. He will go, and the pitch to Barfield fouled right back to the screen behind home plate. Good swing. But he just missed it, and we'll do it once again at 3-2. 7,400 plus here at the Duck Pond, hoping that their hometown team will find a way to come back in this game and take the series from the Patriots. Brodin again will take his lead. Let's see if he takes off one more time. Lowy ready. 3-2 on the way. Brodin goes. Pitch is line in the air to right center. It's a base hit for Barfield. Around second and going for third is Brodin. He'll stop right there on a perfectly executed hit and run for the Ducks, as Barfield earns his 2nd hit of the night, and the Ducks are set up first and third with 1 out, and the tying runs on base with Brian Nelson coming up to the plate. So exactly how Kevin Byes drew it up after Brodin worked the walk. Barfield working the count to 3-2, laying off some tough pitches.
Third baseman, number 21, Brian Nelson.
And Barfield on a 3-2 pitch with the runner going from first. Dumps a single in a shallow right center. And so the Ducks now with runners at the corners. Here is Brian Nelson looking to redeem himself after he has hit into 2 double plays here tonight. Nelson has hit so many big home runs in his Atlantic League career, especially late in games. He is one of the best clutch hitters that this league has ever seen. And now a chance here with 2 on and 1 out in a 5-3 game with the Patriots on top. First pitch on the way to Nelson. He will take a big breaking ball, then missed upstairs for ball 1. Ducks now lead in the hit column 9-8. Nelson did have a base hit to right in the 4th inning and scored on the homer by Bill Hall, who waits on deck. Jason Lowy from the stretch, set at the chest, the 1-0. Nelson takes another fastball up out of the zone, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Nelson this season, 10 home runs, most among active Duck batters. Danny Perales had 11 before getting signed by the Mexican League. And all 10 of Nelson's home runs have come batting left-handed. Time called here as Skelton's going to go out to the mound and talk things over with the right-hander Lowy, and Bobby Stevens, the shortstop of the Patriots, coming in for the discussion as well. So they want to talk things over here and try and settle down the Patriot right-hander and get him, find a way to retire Brian Nelson and get out of a big jam here in this bottom of the 8th inning. Good speed on the bases for the Ducks with Brodeen at third and Barfield at first. And only 1 out. An extra base hit from Nelson could tie this game. And, of course, a home run would give the Ducks the lead. 2-0 count. Jason Lowy looks in for the sign from James Skelton. He's ready to go. And here's his pitch to Nelson. He will take, and that missed outside again. And it's 3-0 on Brian Nelson. Jason Lowy 1 pitch away from walking Nelson to load the bases for Bill Hall, who already has 1 grand slam here this year. Crowd getting loud here at Bethpage Ballpark. And a 3-0 pitch coming from Jason Lowy. Right-hander ready. Pitches. Nelson takes it right down the chute for strike 1. Can't blame Nelson there for taking with a count of 3-0. Lowy's already walked 1 in the inning on 4 pitches. That was Brodeen. So now a count of 3-1 with 1 away. And I'm sure Nelson will be ready to hit now if he gets a good pitch to hit from Jason Lowy. 3 ball, 1 strike offering from the right-hander. He deals, and Nelson will swing and ground one to the right side and through. It's a base hit. It's a score from third is Brodeen. Barfield will stop at second. An RBI single for Brian Nelson. It's a 1-run game in the 8th. Patriots 5 and the Ducks 4. Ducks almost had a bad break there as Barfield had a hold up on the ground ball to make sure it didn't hit him, and the first base umpire, Matt Beaver, immediately signaled that it didn't as it went into right field. Second hit of the game for Nelson, RBI number 37 on the year, and the Ducks with a tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first with only 1 out. And Brett Jody's going to come out of the dugout here, and I think he may have seen enough from Jason Lowy, and we'll see if he goes to the closer, John Hutton, here to try for a 5-out save here on this Thursday night. So Lowy comes out of the game. We'll have a pitching change at the Duck Pond. Long Island has closed it within 1. It is 5-4 Patriots here in the bottom of inning number 8.
Hi, this is right-handed pitcher Josh Lansford, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Mr. Savemore, it's happening again. I know our electric costs went down after all that new lighting you did through LIPA's lighting retrofit program, but this month's bill is even lower. Should I contact LIPA this time?
No, Millie. There's still nothing wrong with our LIPA bill. This time I took advantage of LIPA's AC retrofit program. Our central air system was, let's say, not too efficient anymore. You remember last summer. With LIPA's AC retrofit program, I replaced all our units, here in our offices, in our warehouse, and our showroom. With LIPA's increased rebates and lower cooling costs every summer, our new AC systems will pay for themselves in just a few years.
Oh, Mr. Savemore, you did it again! You save more!
LIPA's commercial AC retrofit program can reduce your cooling costs by up to 30%. Over time, that can mean thousands. Call 1-800-692-2626 or visit lipower.org/retrofit. LIPA, we're working for you.
North Shore LIJ, Southside Hospital in Bayshore, is the healthcare heart of our community. We provide outstanding health care right here at home with centers of excellence in cardiology, orthopedics, neurosciences, women's health services, and much more. Experience counts, and North Shore LIJ Southside Hospital has been around for nearly a century of care. For more information, please call 631-968-3000 or visit us on the web at www.nslij.com.
Well, the Ducks are rallying here in the bottom of the 8th inning after Dan Lyons lined out to center to open the inning. A walk and back-to-back singles, including one with a hit and run on as Barfield singled to right center to move runners to first and third. And then Brian Nelson with the RBI single through the right side has made this a one-run game, 5-4 here in the bottom of the 8th. And the new pitcher is right-hander Brandon Brayboy. He'll come on and face the righty Bill Hall, who will try and tie the game with a base hit, if not give the Ducks the lead with an extra base hit. And 7,416 strong here at Bethpage Ballpark, the second largest crowd in this team's history. All standing and doing the YMCA here on this 4th of July. Well, here is Bill Hall, who gave the Ducks their first 2 runs of the night with a 2-run home run that just cleared the fence down the right field line back in inning number 4. Had a double to left his last time up, that was in the 6th, and struck out in his first at bat. So Brandon Brayboy on the mound, Bill Hall at the plate. First pitch upcoming here to Hall. Right-hander deals, and Hall will take way outside. Great block at home plate by James Skelton. That ball gets by him. The tying run moves to third, and the go-ahead run goes to second. The count 1-0 here on Bill Hall. Brayboy on the year has a record of 1-1, a 5.04 ERA in 25 games. He has 1 save. Surprising that John Hutton, the closer for the Patriots, not summoned by Brett Jody. Hutton has been so good. He was an Atlantic League All-Star this year. Pitch on the way. Hall crushes one deep down the left field line. Heading back towards the pole. And this one is a foul ball. Oh, it just missed. Foul down the left field line. Otherwise, that would have likely given the Ducks the lead. What a tough break for Bill Hall, who hit one deep down the left field line. I don't think it would have been a home run. It looked like it landed in the corner right down by the Patriots bullpen and in the field of play. But it was a foul ball, and the count now even at 1 ball and 1 strike. So Barfield still at second and Nelson at first, as the sellout crowd here almost got extremely loud. Patriots still lead by a run. Now the 1-1 pitch from Brayboy. Hall will take down in the dirt. Good block again at home plate by James Skelton. And the count 2-1. Skelton listed on the Patriots roster as an infielder. You have Jake Fox listed as a catcher and Adam Donahue as a catcher, but Fox pretty much plays first base or DH. He's rarely a catcher. It's more Skelton and Donahue who do the catching duties for the Patriots. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on for the Ducks. Tying run at second, the go-ahead run at first. Brayboy looks in for the sign. Now he's ready to go. And a 2-1 pitch to Hall. Up and outside for ball 3. A walk to Hall would load the bases for Ramon Castro, who waits on deck. Ducks have just 2 hitters on their bench, Adam Bailey and Ralph Henriquez. Again, Ben Broussard today getting signed by the Royals organization, so they lose the big bat of Broussard. And only 11 position players to 14 pitchers. 3-1 coming here from Brayboy to Hall, and the pitch is swung on and hit high in the air, deep to left field again. Back towards the wall goes the left fielder Holden. He looks up, and you can forget it. A 3-run home run down the left field line for Bill Hall. His 2nd of the game, his 6th of the season. And the Ducks have taken the lead here in the bottom of the 8th inning. They now lead it 7-5. Hall steps on home plate. The high fives from Barfield, from Nelson, from Castro, and now Navarrete. and a pass capacity crowd of 7,416 at Bethpage Ballpark, all on their feet to salute the former big leaguer Bill Hall, who has given the Ducks a 7-5 lead here in the 8th inning. Oh, what a drive by Bill Hall. It's his first multi-home run game of the year, the third multi-home run game for a Long Island Duck. And the first pitch here to Castro was a fastball low for ball 1. That might have been the loudest we have heard the crowd here at Bethpage Ballpark this season. So Hall now with 5 runs batted in. Second time this season he's driven in 5 or more in a game. Second home run, third hit of the night for Hall. And the Ducks now lead by 2. 1-0 to Castro. He swings and lifts one foul on the first baseline. And the count 1-1. So that's the second home run of the night for the Ducks. They have taken over the lead from the Patriots in the homer department in the Atlantic League. They now have 74 on the year. The Ducks hit 100 home runs. They will have met the Chappie's Home Run Challenge. And Chappie's Funeral Homes will donate $5,000 to the Quacker Jack Foundation. 1-1 to Castro. Check swing and home plate umpire Tim McCaffrey says he went around, so the count goes to 1-2.
Hey, buddy.
And boy, for Bill Hall, who nearly had a home run, possibly an extra base hit down the left field line a couple pitches before that, makes up for it by hitting one over the wall and left for a 3-run shot. 1-2 to Castro. Swinging a high pop-up, foul territory, first base side. The first baseman, Jake Fox, on the grass, makes the catch. Castro now 0 for 4 tonight, and there are 2 away. Well, you can bet Leo Rosales most likely is warming up in the bullpen down the right field line for the Ducks, and Rosales will most likely come on and try and earn the save in the top of the 9th inning.
Number 16.
And looking ahead to the top of the 9th, Patriots will have 8, 9, and 1 in their order. It will be Holden, Stevens, and Skelton. 2 lefties with a righty sandwiched in between. Here's Navarrete with 2 out. First pitch to him. Breaking ball missed inside for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, right now, it would be Jason Lowy who would get credit for the loss because the 6th run, which would be the go-ahead run, was Nelson on his RBI single, which was allowed by Lowy. And here a fly ball in the air to left field for Navarrete. Coming on is Holden. He's going to make the catch to retire Navarrete and end the inning. But the damage has been done. 4 runs, 3 hits, a 3-run home run by Bill Hall. And the Ducks, for the first time tonight, lead it in the ballgame. They are on top 7-5. And we'll try and close out a win here on Independence Day in the 9th. We'll be right back with the top of the 9th after this.
Hi, this is catcher Ralph Enriquez, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Want to know what happy tastes like? Well, treat your taste buds to Carvel's new iceberg and Carvelate beverages. A Carvel iceberg starts with your favorite soda, like Coke, Fanta Orange, and Barks Root Beer. Blend in ice and vanilla flavoring. It's then topped off with Carvel's famous soft serve ice cream. And try a new Carvelate, a dynamite mixture of coffee and hazelnut or Irish cream flavor, blended with ice and topped off with whipped cream and crunchies. New Carvelates and iceberg drinks. That's what happy tastes like. Only at Carvel. Visit Carvel.com for the location nearest you.
Now that Metrex is the official nutrition bar of the Long Island Ducks, they're fueling their powerful lineup with delicious high-quality protein to support lean muscle and strength. So that in 2013, the Long Island Ducks can have their best season ever. Uh-oh. Metrex, shaping every body.
Hi, I'm former Major Leaguer John Franco. Growing up in Brooklyn, I dreamed of playing professional baseball. My dad, a city employee, worked hard so I can live out that dream. The team at MCU is a lot like my dad. They're New Yorkers you can count on, and they'll work hard to help you reach your financial goals.
Municipal Credit Union has a full range of financial services that make sense in today's economy. Join today. Call 1-866-JOIN-MCU or visit nymcu.org.
MCU, strong, trusted, growing.
A 4-run bottom of the 8th inning for the Long Island Ducks, capped off with a 3-run homer to left by Bill Hall, his second of the game. Second home run of the game, and he has 5 RBIs tonight. Ducks have their first lead of the game 7-5, and their closer, Leo Rosales, is on to try and pick up the save for the Ducks. And Rosales will go for save number 13 on the year, and he will face Joe Holden, Bobby Stevens, and James Skelton, 8, 9, and 1 in the Patriot order. What a terrific game this has been in front of the second largest crowd ever at this ballpark, 7,416. And Rosales will try and let them celebrate with a win before the Grucci fireworks go off. First pitch to Joe Holden is a fastball right down the chute for strike one. Rosales, an Atlantic League All-Star this season, 2-2, 2.19 ERA in 25 games, 12 saves as we mentioned, and he picked up the win here on Tuesday night in the Ducks' 4-3 walk-off win. 0-1, swing and a miss at a fastball, and Holden behind 0-2. For Rosales, 24 2/3 innings, 26 hits, 8 runs, 6 of them earned, 12 walks to 27 strikeouts. So Rosales with a count of 0-2 on Joe Holden, who hits from the left side. He has had one at-bat so far tonight, and he grounded out to first base. Pitch on the way, fouled off the mask of Ramon Castro. And Castro, I believe, appears to be okay at home plate. So the count will stay at 0-2. Holden took over in left field for Aaron Eggleston in the bottom of the fourth inning after Eggleston got injured, running out a ground ball to first base, an infield single in the fourth. And Holden and waiting at home plate as Rosales looks in for the sign, waiting for Holden to get back into the box. An 0-2 upcoming from the Ducks right-hander. He is set to go. His 0-2 to Holden. Upstairs on a fastball, the count 1-2. On Tuesday night, Rosales allowed a leadoff triple to center field by Johnny Tucker, and then a pair of one-out walks to Stevens and Eggleston that loaded the bases, but got Eddie Martinez-Estevez to line to second, and Jake Fox hit into a force out at second to end the inning. 1-2, line in a left field for a base hit. And the Patriots lead off with a single to left in the ninth inning. Now that's going to bring the tying run to the plate here in Bobby Stevens. So Rosales got ahead of Holden 0-2. But Bobby Stevens, or check that, Joe Holden delivers the single to left. And the Patriots get the leadoff man on. Not how Rosales wanted to start things off. That's been some of the troubles for Rosales and some Ducks pitchers this year. They've gone ahead on a lot of hitters 0-2, but have had trouble putting them away. So Joe Holden gets his first hit of the night, and that's going to bring up Bobby Stevens, who has gone 0-3 thus far. Stevens, a fly out to left in the third, a pop out to second in the fourth, and a pop out to first in the sixth. Rosales ready, and his first pitch on the way to Stevens is a fastball that missed inside for ball one. Stevens last night was 0-3 at the plate. Drew a walk as well. Rosales will look for the ground ball double play here, and a 1-0 throw over to first to check on Holden. Holden does have very good speed, 7 for 7 in the stolen base department this year. His run does not mean as much. It's the guy at the plate, Bobby Stevens. Quackerjack leading the fans in a Let's Go Ducks chant. And a 1-0 from Rosales. Swung on and fouled off over the screen behind home plate. Well, that evens up the count at 1-1. Rosales had missed some time with a calf strain. Last save for the right-hander came back on June the 22nd against the Sugarland Skeeters, a Saturday night fireworks game. He struck out 2 and gave up 1 hit in 1 inning of work. Here comes a 1-1 to Stevens. Rosales deals, and Stevens swings and misses. Good pitch there from Rosales, in the count 1-2. So again, the right-hander with 2 strikes on the Patriot hitter. Brad will make some noise again. And it'll be a 1-ball, 2-strike pitch from Rosales to Stevens. Holden leads at first with nobody out. And a 1-2 on the way. Stevens will take on the outside corner, strike 3 call. Stevens does not like the call. He's arguing here with home plate umpire Tim McCaffrey, but Rosales with his first strikeout of the game. And there's 1 away. Stevens now getting heated with Tim McCaffrey. And the crowd booing here, asking Stevens to head back to the dugout. And now Stevens has been ejected. He tosses away the bat, throws away the helmet, and he is going to continue to argue here with Tim McCaffrey after striking out looking here to Rosales in the 9th inning. Stevens has argued a lot with umpires this year, especially here at this ballpark, but he's in another argument here and has been ejected. Brett Jody is out there, and Jody not even getting in between Stevens and the home plate umpire McCaffrey. Stevens has obviously made his point. Now he's just getting his money worth, and it's up to the manager at this point to get in between the player and the umpire and get him off the field, but Jody is not even arguing with McCaffrey. He's just standing there listening along to Stevens' argument. So Stevens is still in a discussion here. There's one on and one out, and now Rosales has to wait on the mound as Stevens continues the argument with McCaffrey. So Jody finally starting to get in between them, and now Stevens is going to leave, and now Jody's going to have a discussion here with McCaffrey briefly before heading off the field. So one out and one on here, and now James Skelton is going to come up to the plate.
Batting for the Patriots, the catcher, number 12, James Skelton, number 12.
So with one out and one on, Holden still the runner at first. Here is James Skelton, who will bat from the left side. Skelton 1 for 4 with a double and a run scored in this game. Ducks with 11 hits to the Patriots 9. Ducks with 7 runs to the Patriots 5. Throw over to first, and again Holden is back safely. The one double for Skelton came in the 5th inning. He scored that inning on the sac fly by Corey Smith. Has been retired the other 3 times he's come up to the plate. So Rosales gets the sign from Castro, and his first pitch on the way to James Skelton is a fastball that missed outside, 1-0. Skelton popped to second in the 1st inning, struck out looking in the 3rd, and fly to left in inning number 7. 1-0 upcoming from the right-hander. Rosales kicks and fires, and this one is taken outside again from Leo. And it's now 2 balls and no strikes on the Patriot catcher. Johnny Tucker waiting on deck. He is 0 for 4 in this game. Rosales gets the sign, his 2-0. That is upstairs, and Rosales behind 3 balls and no strikes here on James Skelton. Crowd starting to get antsy here at Bethpage Ballpark. The Ducks with a 7-5 lead thanks to the 4-run bottom of the 8th. Rosales 1 pitch away from putting the tying runs on. 3-0. And Skelton will take up high for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk from Rosales to James Skelton. And again, the Duck closer having some troubles here in the 9th inning. So Holden is going to go to second, and Skelton is at first. Castro goes out to have a quick chat with Leo. And now Johnny Tucker is going to come to the plate. So here is Johnny Tucker, 0 for 4 in the game. Rosales still looking for the ground ball double play here to get out of this game. And the first pitch on the way to Johnny Tucker is a fastball right down the middle for strike 1. So after missing 4 straight to Skelton, throws the first pitch strike to Tucker. Ground out to the mound in the 1st, fly to right in the 4th, grounder to second in the 5th, and a strikeout in the 7th. The 0-1. Tucker takes low, and that will even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. It took Leo Rosales here on Tuesday night 33 pitches to get through the 9th inning. Jared Lansford didn't pitch in that game, so I thought maybe you see Lansford here, but nope, it's Rosales. And here a breaking ball, strike on the outside corner. Tucker didn't like the call either, and now they count 1-2. So Rosales trying to use that outside corner to his advantage. Gets a big strike 2. Crowd is going to make some noise again here at the Duck Pond. Try and get out number 2 here for the right-hander. Tucker will step back in. Corey Smith waiting on deck for the Patriots. And a 1-2 on the way from Rosales. Right-hander deals, and Tucker will swing and lift it foul. First base side out of play. And we'll do it once again at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rosales in his 2nd year with the Ducks. He tied a playoff record with 3 saves in the Liberty Division Championship Series last year against Southern Maryland. The 1-2. swinging a ground ball to third. Nelson fields. He throws to second for one and no turn to first. Tucker runs too well, and Barfield not wanting to risk to throw it away. So it is a 5-4 fielder's choice. Runners now at the corners with 2 men out. And it's going to bring Corey Smith, the 3-hitter and third baseman, up to the plate. So Holden moves to third. His run does not matter, though. That would make it a 7-6 game. But the runner that does matter, the speedy Johnny Tucker at first. And here is Smith, who has had productive plate appearances the last 3 times up, but struck out his first time up way back in the opening inning. Righty-righty matchup here with Smith. Rosales looks in for the sign from Castro. He's ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat on the way. And Smith will take a fastball right down the Broadway for strike one. Smith struck out in the first, walked and scored in the fourth, sac fly to right in the fifth, and a single to left in inning number 7. Barfield, the second baseman, shades him up the middle. And the 0-1 from Rosales. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And now a crowd of 7,416 will rise to their feet here at Bethpage Ballpark to try and will Leo Rosales to the final strike and the final out of a thrilling 7-5 game here at Bethpage Ballpark. Fans on their feet. Rosales gets the sign. His 0-2 to Smith. Swung on and popped up. Shallow right field. The first baseman, Brodeen, out on the outfield grass. Settles under it. And he makes a basket catch in foul territory. Brodeen had a battle, but he somehow came up with it. This ball game is over, and the Long Island Ducks come from behind to win it 7-5 and take the series 2 of 3 from the Somerset Patriots. Well, the second largest crowd ever in this ballpark's history was treated to a terrific game between the Ducks and the Patriots here tonight. Long Island was down 4-0 going into the bottom of the 4th inning. It's the Ducks' largest comeback win of the season. And a 4-run bottom of the 8th, highlighted by a Bill Hall 3-run home run, gives the Ducks the 7-5 win over the Patriots. Well, don't go anywhere, because the post-game show is coming up next. We're going to recap this game and hand out the Nico Lock Player of the Game award after this. Ducks win it 7-5 over the Patriots.
Hi, this is reliever Leo Rosales, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Hey Ducks fans, your recreation destination this year is The Rinks at Hidden Pond Park. The Rinks features 2 full-size ice rinks, a 97-acre summer day camp, a New York State licensed preschool academy, and a wide variety of birthday party options. Learn to skate, join one of many hockey leagues, swim in an Olympic-sized pool, and enjoy all the fun that The Rinks has to offer. Visit us today at 660 Terry Road in Hauppauge, or check us out online at therinks.com. The Rinks, your recreation destination.
Hey, Duck fans, you want all the latest inside info on your defending Atlantic League champion Long Island Ducks? Then follow Ducks President and General Manager Michael Pfaff on Twitter at twitter.com/LIDucksGM. You'll find out first right here about player transactions, special stories, and so much more. You'll also be able to interact with Michael directly and get his take on all things Ducks baseball. Head to twitter.com/LIDucksGM today and make sure to follow along throughout the entire 2013 season. It's game time.
Back here at Bethpage Ballpark, what a terrific game between the Long Island Ducks and the Somerset Patriots, and it is the Ducks who win it by a count of 7-5 to take the final game of this 3-game series. And the pass capacity crowd of 7,416, the largest crowd ever here at Bethpage Ballpark, about to witness an Independence Day Grucci fireworks extravaganza, the 3rd of 3 consecutive Grucci fireworks shows here at the Duck Pond this week. Well, we are going to recap what was a thrilling game, one of the best victories for the Ducks this season, their largest comeback win of the year as they rally from 4 runs down to win it 7-5. Patriots were able to get the first lead of the game in the 3rd inning. Both sides had retired the minimum 6 batters to start off the game. But in the top of the third, Patriots would take the lead as Eddie Martinez-Estevez singled to start the inning, and then Aaron Eggleston lifted an RBI double to right center, gave the Patriots a 1-0 lead. Their big inning was the fourth, as they scored 3 runs in that inning with 1 out. Corey Smith drew a walk, and Jake Fox singled to right to put runners at first and second. Corey Aldridge then fly to right, so still first and second, or check that with runners at second and third now with 2 out. Both runners moved up on the fly out. Jeff Baisley delivered a 2-run single in the center field to plate both of those runners and make it a 3-0 game. And after a walk, Aaron Eggleston beat out an infield single on a ground out to second. So a 3-run inning made it 4-0 Patriots. Ducks would begin the comeback trail in the bottom of the 4th inning, as after Brodeen singled and Barfield hit into a 4-6-3 double play, Bryant Nelson singled to right, and Bill Hall lifted a 2-run home run down the right field line that just cleared the fence by the bullpen, his 5th home run of the year. And RBIs 18 and 19 made it a 4-2 game. Patriots got a run back in the 5th as James Skelton doubled to right center to lead off the inning. Then after a ground out to second, Corey Smith lifted a sacrifice fly to right to make it a 5-2 game. But in the bottom of the 5th, Ducks we get another run back as Ray Navarrete doubled to left center to lead off the inning. Went to third on a fly out to right by P.J. Phillips, and after Craig Binnick struck out, Dan Lyons lifted a bloop single in a shallow right field to score Navarrete from third. That made it a 5-3 game. Both sides would exchange zeros in the 6th and the 7th. Eric Neeson came in the top of the 8th to relieve Brownell after he threw 132 pitches. And in the top of the 8th threw a scoreless inning. And in the bottom of the 8th, the Ducks put together a big inning. They sent 7 men to the plate and took the lead for good. With 1 out, Joe Brodeen drew a walk. Josh Barfield then on a hit and run singled in a shallow right center to move Brodeen from first to third. So the Ducks had runners at the corners with 1 out. Jason Lowy was pitching at the time, and then he delivered an RBI. Brian Nelson delivered an RBI single through the right side to score Brodeen from third and move Barfield to second. So on the RBI base hit, the Ducks had made it a 1-run game at 5-4. Well, Jason Lowy came out, Brandon Brayboy came in as Brett Jody, the manager of the Patriots, wanted to try and get Brayboy in to set up the righty-righty matchup with Hall, even though Jason Lowy was the righty as well in the game. And Brayboy came in, and Bill Hall lifted a long fly ball down the left field line, one that went foul. But then, a couple pitches later, lifted another fly ball deep to left, and this one would clear the fence for a home run, a 3-run shot. And the Ducks had taken a 7-5 lead. Leo Rosales came on for the 9th inning, gave up a leadoff single to Joe Holden. After a strikeout to Bobby Stevens, James Skelton drew a walk, so runners at first and second, 1 out. But Johnny Tucker hit into a 5-4 fielder's choice, and Corey Smith popped out foul to first to end the game and give the Ducks the victory. The final totals for tonight's game: for the Somerset Patriots, they get 5 runs on a total of 9 hits, no errors, and they left 7 men on base. For the Ducks, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors, they left 2. Winning pitcher in relief is Eric Neeson. He threw the scoreless 8th inning. He improved to 4-0 on the year. The loser is Jason Lowy, who allowed 3 runs, including the go-ahead run in the 8th inning when Bryant Nelson scored on the home run. That would have made it 6-5, so Lowy gets the loss to fall to 3-2. Leo Rosales, his 13th save of the year. Game took 2 hours and 58 minutes in front of the second largest crowd ever here at Bethpage Ballpark, 7,416. The faithful flock coming out with the 3rd consecutive pass capacity crowd. Ducks now with 621 sellouts all time, the most in Atlantic League history. As for tonight's Nicolak player of the game, it's really no question. Bill Hall, 3 for 4 at the plate, 2 homers, 5 RBIs, 2 runs scored. He becomes the 3rd Duck with a multi-home run game this year. Second time he has driven in 5 or more in a game this season. He is the Nicolak player of the game. Nicolak retaining walls and paving stones, a company synonymous with quality and service in the manufactured concrete industry for almost 50 years. We'll take one more break. When we come back, the out-of-town scoreboard, then we wrap things up from Bethpage Ballpark.
Hi, this is manager Kevin Byers, and you're listening to Ducks Baseball on the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball.
Beautify your patio, walkway, driveway, or pool surround with Nicoloc paving stones and walls. Nicoloc's specially formulated Paver Shield offers extra surface wear protection and color enhancement throughout the thickness of the paver. Paver Shield guarantees that your pavers will look great for years to come. Bring home the elegance with Nicoloc. Visit the Nicoloc Design Center, Sunrise Highway, Lindenhurst, or Nicoloc.com.
Let Nicoloc pavers pave your way.
Hey, Ducks fans, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks is the Holiday Inn Islip MacArthur Airport in Ronkonkoma. Uncover the perfect balance of memorable, award-winning service and the most central location Long Island has to offer. The Holiday Inn is located less than a quarter mile from the Islip MacArthur Airport with a state-of-the-art health and fitness center, high-speed internet access, a world-class outdoor pool, and the great food and fun inside the Brickyard Bar and Grill. There's never been a better time to visit the Holiday Inn Islip Airport. Best of all, it's only minutes away from Bethpage Ballpark. The Holiday Inn, the official hotel of the Long Island Ducks. Call 585-9500 today. That's 631-585-9500.
Back here at Bethpage Ballpark, the Ducks with a thrilling 7-5 come-from-behind win to win the series from the Patriots 2 of 3. First time Ducks have defeated the Patriots in a series this year. And the Ducks will host the Bridgeport Bluefish here this weekend to try and continue a successful homestand here to start the second half. Time to take one final look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Earlier today, the Bridgeport Bluefish, a 10-2 win over the York Revolution. Pat Ahern, the win, improved to 1-1. Chris Cody, the loss, fell to 8-5. And there was no save, one home run. Daniel Maiora, his third of the season for the Bluefish. Also a winner tonight, the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs, who went 12-4 over the Camden River Sharks. Darrell Thompson, the win, improves to 7-4. Scott Gorgon, the loss, fell to 0-1. No save. And for the Blue Crabs, Sean Smith, his 7th home run of the year. Cesar Nicholas, his 5th. As for the game going on right now, it is the Sugarland Skeeters 8 and the Lancaster Barnstormers 1. Bottom of the 9th inning at Clipper Magazine Stadium in Lancaster. Jason Lane is in line for the win and Brian Greening in line for the loss. Jason Bergman now pitching for the Skeeters to try and close it out. Sugarland with 3 RBIs from Kobe Clemens, 2 from Kevin Rios and Aaron Bates in the game. Yankees 9-5 winners over the Twins today to sweep a 4-game series. David Phelps, the win, improved to 6-4. Gibson, the loss, fell to 1-1. 2 home runs from Justin Morneau in the game. And Morneau increases his season total to 6. Mets 5-4 losers in 15 innings at Citi Field to the Diamondbacks. Chaz Rowe, the win, improved to 1-0. Scott Rice, the loss, fell to 3-5. Brad Ziegler, his first save. Anthony Recker hit his 4th home run of the year. Kirk Neuenhuis, his 2nd for the Mets. New York Liberty fall earlier today in L.A., 97-89 to the L.A. Sparks. Cavi Pondexter, 34 points, 6 assists, 5 steals in the loss. Joey Chestnut in the hot dog eating contest at Coney Island set a world record with 69 hot dogs eaten in 10 minutes as he won yet again in the annual contest. The number 1 ranked competitive eater in the world, 69 hot dogs in 10 minutes to celebrate the 4th of July. Well, again, the homestand's going to continue for the Ducks tomorrow as the Ducks welcome in the Bridgeport Bluefish, their crosstown rivals, to continue the 2013 Ferry Cup Series. And for the Ducks, they will send out Bob Zimmerman to the mound. He's going to make his first start of the year, filling in for the injured Matt Way. 0-1 on the year is Zimmerman. He's got a 3.24 earned run average. On the other side, it'll be lefty Hunter Jones, who has pitched well against the Ducks so far this season. But he's 3-6 overall with a 5.75 earned run average. And Hunter Jones will take on Zimmerman, a left-hander. And it should be a good one here tomorrow night as the Ducks try and make it 3 wins out of 4 games here on the homestand. That's going to do it for us here at Bethpage Ballpark tonight. Second largest crowd in Bethpage Ballpark history, 7,416 fans enjoying an Independence Day Grucci fireworks extravaganza here following a 7-5 win by the Long Island Ducks. We invite you to join us for our next Ducks broadcast, which will be tomorrow night. The Ducks and the Bluefish open up a 3-game series. Pre-game show is going to begin at 6:50 p.m. First pitch at 7:05 on the radio home for Long Island Ducks Baseball, 103.9 FM WRCN, and online at liducks.com and the Ducks official YouTube channel, youtube.com/DucksBaseball. My name is Michael Pollack. Thanks so much for spending your 4th of July with me. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast and had a terrific Independence Day here today. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night and the rest of your week. We'll do it all over again on Friday night here at Bethpage Ballpark. Good night and so long from Central Islip.
We have another game tomorrow as your Long Island Ducks take on their Georgetown rivals, the Bridgeport Bluefish, at 7:05 p.m. It's Bart